Need to know why I'm still standing. He just fade away. And don't you know I'm still standing after all this time? I'm gonna choose to be like I need again. And I'm still standing after all this time. And picking up the pieces of my life without you on my mind. I'm still standing. Yeah. I'm still standing. Yeah. Oh, if only I knew the rest of it off the top of my head. That's just bad business. That's bad business to like the highest order. Because like in my head, I can only remember songs if I actually sit back and just like listen to it. Like if I can listen to it, I have it in my head. But if I don't know it, I can't like figure it out in any capacity other than it just hurts deep inside. Have a good stream. I mean, one could try. One could make the attempt to have a good stream, but it could all go disastrously wrong. Especially if like the frame rate goes down. But other than that, I feel good. I feel like it could be a good stream. You feel me? All it takes is a little precision, precaution, and all the good things. Hall and Oates, nasty. Sorry, but that's nasty. That's nasty. Also, I know none of you care. I know none of you care because a black man who's happy, it infuriates all of your souls. It infuriates you all. But I only got like one more week, and then I can play the midnight walk, baby. I'm excited. I am excited. I've been waiting. Not too long because I know like other people have been waiting for this like longer than me who've known about it. But ever since I first saw it, I'm like, ooh, this looks fun. And I'm excited. While the rest of the world complains about whatever piece of entertainment they mad about because it's not going the way they want it because they can apparently tell a better story than most people. I'm excited for this. Amazing art style. Yes! Look at this. Yes! It all looks so creepy. You know what it remind me of? And you might disagree. It reminds me of Coraline. Like, I don't know why. I think it's primarily because of the animation I saw. But it reminds me of Coraline. Just add it to my wish list. It come out next week in 9 days. So that would be next Wednesday? Would it? Is that next Wednesday? It come out on the 7th. Yes, next Wednesday. Yeah. Yeah. It come out next Wednesday. Look at this. Look at this. Look at it. Just look at it. Just look at it. I don't have the audio playing, but you could just look at it. Just look at that beauty. I feel like this could hold me over until Little Nightmares 3 comes out. Like, I feel it. I feel like it could hold me over. I feel like it could hold me over until Little Nightmares 3 comes out. Matter of fact, speaking of, about time I do my weekly check to see if there's any news about Little Nightmares. Is there a release date, please? Please, I just want a release date. It's still, no, ain't no release date. Still got the 2025 release. They delayed the game. It was supposed to come out last year, but they delayed it because they wanted to make sure the game was good. It's like, yeah, I understand that. But can I get something? I don't even care if it come out in November. Just give me something. Just let me feel deep inside. But all right. I wanna learn about all these people y'all fixate on at any given moment in the day or like in the year or whatever, because it's better that I know about all these people, isn't it? So Rob's Media made a video yesterday about Mike from PA, which is somebody who I guess Chris tells me that Mike from PA is Chris told me Mike from PA is a pretty cool dude. Now, I don't know if that's true or not, because every time Chris tells me like somebody's a cool person, they end up being like a piece of shrimp. And that's just like the objective truth. They always end up being like somebody who's just like, you gotta watch, because they always doing something sketch. And it's like, can't you ever, Chris, give me like normal people? Like, are you that petrified that they're gonna steal your black man from you that you gotta just sit here and comb up with some excuse? It's pathetic, sad even. But you know what's sadder? Not learning. But I want to actually, you know what? Before that, I want to watch this because I like when people like make too much of a big deal about Trump. Someone's gonna steal Chris. Someone's gonna steal Leon from me. Well, it's crazy work. It's crazy work. I belong to no one except God. I'm gonna make the Twitch chat bigger. I don't know why I haven't done that like at all. I'm also gonna put y'all right there. And I put the YouTube chat to the right, and I put y'all to the left, because the Twitch chat is a bunch of liberal progressives, and the fucking YouTube chat is alt-right conspiracy nuts, and that's how I dictate you people. I'm so bored. I gotta gamble. I gotta gamble. So look, also, I haven't gambled in quite a long time. The fuck did I get called? You got called a liberal. Enjoy it. I haven't gambled on stream in quite a long time, and I'm not gonna lie, the teams took a hit because of my addiction. Like, I've sacrificed so many cards in order to get one, because if I get the one, I'll be satiated. I'm trying to get this card. That way I could get Reggie Bush. But I can't get it because people being stingy. And so I've resorted to gambling in order to make this happen. So I got cards lined up at the ready. So let's gamble, and also, I guess, see people either complain or praise or be mad that somebody might not go to the White House.
Couple days where there was this apparently false report about the Eagles not wanting to go to the White House, spurning the White House, the Super Bowl champion Philadelphia Eagles saying no to Trump over politics. That turned out to be a false report, or whether the Eagles just decided there was so much heat, they decided they needed to go. And the Eagles accepted the White House invitation. That is supposed to be happening on Monday. Now the NFL draft is done. The Eagles are supposed to visit the White House this coming week.
Yeah.
But maybe not all of the Eagles, at least based on how some of them have reacted. Jalen Hurts goes viral with awkward response to whether he'll go to the White House.
I despise how this is like a thing people got to fixate on. Like, if Buddy doesn't want to go, he doesn't have to. But because I live in a world where everybody's fanatical about their athletes doing things like up to code, I got to sit here and stomach this idea that it's controversial if he doesn't show up, which also gives me a fucking headache.
The Philadelphia Eagles quarterback obviously has thoughts, but little to say. Here's Jalen Hurts when asked about going to the White House to visit President Trump.
Are you planning on visiting the White House next week? Got it. Thank you so much.
Didn't answer, didn't say yes, didn't say no, but for some reason, it's this random, it's not even a big controversy, it's a random controversy speared on by people, let's be honest, who are bored. Go or don't. Why does it matter? It matters because everyone has it in their mind that everyone hates Trump to the point where they're not going to want to show up to the White House to partake in, I guess, the festivities of being at the White House to celebrate the Super Bowl. And honestly, I wouldn't want to go to the White House either. Not for any reason other than J.D. Vance dropped the fucking trophy for the college football champions. And I'm like, do not let him go anywhere near the Lombardi trophy. I will actually cry out in agony if he touches the Lombardi trophy. Because, like, what are we actually doing?
Yeah. Thank you.
Why is this even a question? And it's only a question because it's Trump. Because when Biden or Obama was president, did anybody ask these athletes, are you really going to go to the White House to see the president that I disagree with and I think that you might disagree with too? It's only a question when...
I mean, and I'm not going to sit here and say that it wouldn't have been a question back in the day. I feel like given our climate in this world, it would have been something that could have been going on. You know, people like to have their opinions and have them be strong.
When it comes to Trump, I do think that Jalen Hurts is going to go, because if he weren't going to go, he would have flat out said no. I think he didn't say anything because he knows he's going and he doesn't want to. If he weren't going to go, I think he would have said no.
Yeah, it's look, he literally said nothing. So it's all we're just trying to infer what the fuck he's going to do at this point. But we'll watch it one more time to see his entire reaction.
Are you?
See, yeah, see, oh my God, I got him. I'm about to bust a nut. I got him. Stop the stream. Stop everything about the stream. Magic is about to happen, boys. Magic is about to happen. Get this off the screen. Who cares? I got him. My life has meaning again. From top to bottom, all these cards. Where is he? Oh, there's Dwight Freeney. Oh, look at this. The boys are back, boys. The boys are back. They're back together. And the best thing about it is if I just go over here, look at my overall. I'd sacrificed a lot to make this happen. I sacrificed to make it happen. I had a 98 overall team with a 99 defense, and I destroyed it for this. I destroyed my team for this. The fact that these dudes don't get to be 99 is disgusting, but I got him. Oh, what a relief it is. My life has meaning again. I destroyed my team. I had a 98 overall team. I destroyed this team to the point where one of my top players is my fullback. I destroyed this team. Like, look at this. Look what I did to my team. This is criminal. Generate best lineup. Fix this. Back at 98. Fucking fix this shit. This was unconstitutional what I did to my team, but I fixed it. We're somewhat back. We're not fully back, but we're somewhat back. We're not fully where we want to be, but we gonna get there in some way somehow. We just gotta give it all the time.
Planning on visiting the White House next week? Got it. Thank you so much. Yeah. Thank you.
I tend to agree with you. I think he's going to go.
Yeah.
Because if he doesn't go, I think it would be a huge PR nightmare. Jalen Hurts, I've said a lot of things about the way I feel like Jalen Hurts plays quarterback, but
none of it matters. This is a 3-minute video just to talk about Trump. That's what this was. This was 3 minutes just to ogle the idea about Trump. Like, that was it. The dude may go. He may not go. He may visit. He may not fucking visit. And at the end of it all, like, who cares? Who cares? Listen, I'm saying this with so much honesty. Who gave a fuck that these people went to go visit Obama? Like, who? They just went. Was this like some big spectacle people came out to see? I don't think so. You know what? I can't say I don't think so, because me saying I don't think so just means somebody else cared about it and that was well indeed what they wanted to do. So if you cared about that, you know what? Fine. My bad. My actual bad. But I'm looking at this and I'm thinking, fuck me, bro. Like, really? Y'all don't care about nothing else? Nothing else going on that would like tickle fancy around here? It's just this? Because I just find that to be kind of dumb. I love the fact that this dude got downhill on a platinum. Oh, I need it. Oh my God, Reggie. Funny enough, I watched Rob's media video on MikeFromPA. Well, we're not there yet. We're not there yet. That's 3. I got 360. I'm putting sidestep on. If I put sidestep on, this is gonna be actually dangerous. I have 4 abilities on this motherfucker. That's actually kind of fucking absurd. Having 4 abilities on this motherfucker is actually insane. But I'm rocking with it for an obvious reason, because it needs to be done. All right, I'm done with this. I'm done with this. Now we get to learn about Mike from PA.
Do someone in the audience.
Mike!
Yeah. Mike.
Me personally, I'm putting him in Love Sabra. Yeah.
Love Sabra.
Love Sabra. Love Sabra.
Oh, he's tied to these people. See, since he's tied to these people, I can't. He's tied to these people. These are not good people. These are not smart people. These are not people I would want to like hear advice from. We're in Hassan country now. Yeah, we're in Hassan country. Never mind. We've reached our apex, boys. We're in Hassan country.
Yeah.
I would put it down there.
Sit down.
Crazy. I was crazy once. They locked me in a room. A rubber room. A rubber room with rats. I will...
What? Oh my God, what a change. He went from like looking... Wait, is this before? Like, did he go from looking disheveled? He looks like an upstanding citizen in this picture. I don't know what happened. He just let that goatee get to him.
A rubber room. A rubber room with rats. I will... What?
I would like him to come to TwitchCon and we'll see what happens. I have enough. I can afford all the lawyers.
Mike, this is a learning opportunity. That's okay. Hold on.
You don't know anything about politics. It's embarrassing. I'm talking to you. No.
Leon, would you date Frogan? I feel like there's ways to disrespect me that are better than this, and you absolutely should find it. Like, I necessarily believe that there are better ways to disrespect me. You just haven't found them yet. I'm begging you to go find them. I'm gonna actually plead with you to find better ways to disrespect me, because that is fucking crazy. That what you just did is fucking obscenely absurd, at least to me. Like, biblically, you could do so much to disrespect me, I would actually consider it. The fact that you did it that way is actually insane. And saying hood morning to me, have you no shame? Do you not have dignity in your soul to say that to me? Like, what is wrong with you?
If you live in Florida, I have an opportunity for you. If you want to earn $100,000, let me know. You are, and this is no exaggeration, literally selling out your own people.
Welcome back to Idiot Influencers. Today we'll be covering another Hassan Piker orbiter, Central Committee, aka Mike from PA. I've been vaguely familiar with Mike over the past year, but I started looking into him more following some ludicrous statements he made regarding Ethan Klein's content nuke on Hassan. We'll get to that, but I think it's important we first look through his past controversies.
Mike the White, oh God. Listen, it's early in the morning, but it ain't like one of them early in the mornings where I start just kicking people out for their obscene language. I will get rid of you people. Do not disrespect me in these capacities, please. Have you ever to develop any shame in this world? I'm gonna need you to find it now and develop it for your own sanities and safeties.
Michael Byer is a 40-year-old failed politician who graduated from the University of Pittsburgh School of Law in 2013. The next year, he decided to run for a U.S. House seat against a man named Justin Simmons. Now, this election was personal for Mike, as his own mother, Karen Beyer, had lost the 2010 election against Simmons. He wanted to avenge her, in a sense.
That is the worst way to go about politics. That is criminally the worst way I've ever heard somebody want to go about politics. Yeah, I'm doing this for my mom because you beat my mom in a previous election years ago, and now I'm back for you see, I'm hurting.
Even registering as a Democrat to do so. That's right, Mike used to register as a Republican, only switching to have a chance at beating Simmons. This election seemed heated, with Simmons questioning Mike's validity. I don't think he's a credible candidate. He's 30 years old, he's never had a job, and he has constantly lied about his occupation and his credentials and his occupation, and we have called him out on it. Now, Simmons is referring to the fact that Mike enlisted his occupation as a lawyer, despite never passing the bar exam.
Nasty work. What is wrong with you? You don't pass the bar exam, bro? Like, that's supposed to be like the peak of what it means to be a lawyer.
The Pennsylvania Supreme Court tried to get him removed from the ballot over this, seeing it as a sketchy way to add credibility to his campaign. He only got away with it because his actions were viewed as a good faith mistake. Years later, he claimed that this was a mistake made by the Democratic Party.
Well, they put lawyer in my profession section. That's what that was on a petition. And I didn't notice that until later. I talked to the Democratic Party. They were like, oh, that should be fine. And the Democratic Party paid for my court case and we won.
Imagine pinning like a hilarious fuck up on the Democratic Party in big 2025. Maybe he's cut out for this and we just never knew it.
At the appellate level, we won at the trial court level. We only lost at the Supreme Court of Pennsylvania, which at the time was full of Republicans. And you know what happened? Nothing. I ended up winning the Democratic primary anyway.
I'd believe him, but that information was not mentioned in any of the articles I read on the situation. They painted as him trying to boost his credibility. Regardless, Simmons would win this election, with Mike only receiving 38.9% of the vote. Following his loss, Mike would begin forming his online presence. He would occasionally call into the Majority Report in 2016, soon becoming a producer for the show. It's unknown when he stopped working with them, but by 2019, he started streaming more on Twitch under the MikeFromPA persona. He began immersing himself in various leftist spaces, soon collaborating with the streamer Bad Bunny.
You just start off wrong, collaborating with the fucking woman who's like, oh my god, you cheap fucks, $5 a month. It really, that everybody's rise to like some form of infamy always strikes me as we are just doomed as a society. Because on what planet do you think to yourself, you know what I could do? Just align with one of the dumbest people on the face of the earth. Like, if I do that, that'll net me some type of positive, would it not? No, it wouldn't.
I think that's fine. So if a guy pays for my tab,
I'm kidding.
Not gonna lie to you. That's a horrendous sign. Wait a minute. No idea what's going on, but have a good morning, Leon. Oh, I'm trying to have a good morning.
I think that's fine. So if a guy pays for my tab,
Whoop, whoop, that's the sound of the police. Whoop, whoop. Like, just like routinely, no. That's no bueno. That's a no bueno ass situation right there. Matter of fact, flag on the play. Touching. And you know what that look is? That's the look of, we've been through this before. Stop touching me. That's the look of, we've done this already numerous times. Stop before I start blasting in this motherfucker. Because if I start blasting, you're going to get mad. Ooh. That's a wee not good look there, Sawyer. Sawyer, that's a wee not good look there. That's a bad look. That's bad optics there. She go ahead and step me. Great way to get beat up on camera. And like the sick part is, I feel like I'm gonna hear from him, oh, we're great friends. Why do I feel like there's gonna be a portion of this that's, oh, we're great friends, and then he tries to touch her again, and she like kicks him in the fucking face. Why do I feel like that's the route I'm gonna end up seeing because of shit like this?
I'm getting your attention. I feel like I touched like a vampire touching holy water.
Can I help you?
Well, I think they want to go in.
Okay.
I don't think you could produce a more embarrassing clip. No matter how much Mike would like you to forget it, this video will always be his legacy. Mike will continue collaborating with Bad Bunny, with some notice.
Oh my god. Oh my god. That woman is ugly. Oh. Oh. My God. I'm shaking in my boots right now. That was terrible. Oh my God. This is the WWE Car March Cup. What? What are you talking about? So you choose Frogan over her? Listen. I'm telling y'all this with like the straightest of faces. Please kill me. If it came down to it, and you tried to force me to pick between those two options, please just shoot me. I'll appreciate it. I love it. Please. Because anything else would absolutely just break my heart. Like anything else that you come up with would break my heart. I would be damaged if you did this to me. Please, just kill me. I don't want anything else. You must make love to what? Just bullet, please. Please, the bullet. Please, just get the bullet. Please. What the dude in the song said, don't make me do this. Don't make me do this.
Seeing his simp-like behavior for her, it just comes across as creepy.
Could I use your body to buy the Switch too?
Oh, wait, did he ever finish 1,000 subs?
Oh my God, they're so close. Wait, so what happened? So what happened? Why are you not loving him? Look at them. They look so together in this picture. What happened? Why doesn't she love him?
I will... What?
Can you hover hand me, please? Hover hand me, please?
No.
I would not see. Now wait a minute. To be fair, you cannot nuzzle up to this grown man and not expect him to grab. Like, what do you think is going on here?
Oh, I'm not hover hand. Get that out of here.
There's rumors that this guy left a previous relationship for this, and I hope they're not true, cause this is brutal. Now I do want to preface that Bad Bunny is a very rude and abrasive person. She's an asshole, though it—
Rob! Language! How could you?
Don't feel bad for Mike because he's in his mid-30s and should know not to hang out with her. He did so anyways, most likely to gain connections within the BreadTube streamer space through her.
I'd be dead. See, that's why I don't respect political streamers. Because what do you mean you tried to get in good graces with like lefty BreadTube streamers and this was your input? Like what? How do you with a straight face, how would you look at me with a straight face and say, yeah, I'm going to get in good with lefty streamers? Oh yeah, how you going to do that? I'm going to go hang out with Bad Bunny. The girl who said that everyone's too broke to pay her money. Okay, that's not a lucrative business model.
Following that awkward clip, Bad Bunny spends the next few minutes insulting Mike with her chat, while he's just sitting there, completely cucked.
He's got super low emotional intelligence for whatever reason. That's what surprises me, because I didn't think he would have a low emotional intelligence.
For me?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So they're gonna be here in 2 minutes.
Okay.
You just not gonna call that girl a bitch in response, bro? Like, stand up for yourself. You semi probably but not actually grown man. Like, what the hell? Like, what the actual fuck? You just gonna sit there and take it? You just gonna sit there and take it? Like, with a smile? Like, you just got called an emotionally unintelligent motherfucker in front of like however many people watching that stream by somebody you clearly trying to fuck. Look, what?
Now for this next clip, I'm gonna give a trigger warning for violent content. It's very graphic.
I'm taking 3 guesses. I'm taking 1 guess. He tries to like hug her and she like pushes him back.
This feels good. Oh my god. Yeah. This feels good.
What did you just do?
Nothing.
Why is this couch now moved? Did you just hit the couch?
No, we just moved the couch back. I just nudged it.
It's convenient that Harley leaves the fucking comment that this motherfucker grew up sideways, and then I see him punching the couch. Like, and it's sideways behavior.
Oh shit, they're here.
God, that poor couch. Am I even allowed to show this on YouTube? Mike clearly did that out of anger, though he continues simping for her after this, appearing in more streams.
Can you stop walking in my space? Great, from now on I need you to use one arm's length away from me. Put your arm out. If you can touch me, you're too close to me.
Vegan crackers. I don't want to hear it anymore. I don't want to hear it anymore.
What are you gonna do? Continue to be annoying?
Stream. We got some chips. Change it over to Central Committee. Get some real viewers on it.
You would have to know how to function a piece of technology in order to do that.
Bad Bunny was clearly uncomfortable with Mike's touchiness, mentioning this while discussing why she unmodded him from her Twitch chat.
Was there a slip up? Like, where he messed up? Like, was there a mess up? It was more like a smattering of multiple mess ups that defined, like, more like 2 solid days of me pleading, please stop, that's bothering me. Finally
Fellas, don't mean to be that guy, but once the chicks say you're being annoying, just go ahead and pack it up. Go ahead and pack it up. Return to sender and just go home. Nah, you ain't gonna convince nothing of the sort after that. Pack it up. Pack it up, ship it, go home. Count your fucking chips. Clearly y'all gonna go listen to like a Red Pill podcast. Just go ahead, return to sender, go home. Better for you if you do that early instead of doing anything else.
Resulting in me unmodding him in my chat, and then he said, oh my god, she's serious? Oh, 2 days later? That maybe I'm crossing her boundaries and making her feel uncomfortable?
Despite Bad Bunny clearly hating him, what truly started a rift in their relationship was when she started flirting with another guy on stream. Mike got so pissed that he left her Discord server, soon writing, I'm just single for the first time in a long time.
Flag on the play. Emotional, unintelligent activity. 15 million yard penalty. Consequence, castration. Immediate castration. Not even up for conversation. Not up for reconsideration. Just immediate castration. All around.
Ending a long-term relationship is tough. Also, I'm just not used to doing this kind of stuff publicly, so I'm just not up for making myself the butt of jokes in this area right now. Maybe I'm just not cut out for any part of my personal life being public. Need to keep things very separate. I'm still learning. Dude, you never had a chance with her. This is like Chris Chan levels of delusion. Bad Bunny would talk about this briefly on stream, and like a moth to a flame, Mike came crawling back. And it couldn't have happened at the worst time, with Bad Bunny getting into a massive controversy.
How did my whole speech about how I need subs and to keep the stream going if you like the content, blah, 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 how that results in 0 subs? There are regulars here. $5 a month.
The most entitled. This is the most entitled way to go about streaming. Like, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, not to be that guy, but somebody has to be that guy. If you're going to spend your significant portion of time bitching that you're not getting money from people who just wanted to watch you, you might want to just stop. You might want to consider that, you know what, maybe the chips ain't falling where you want them to fall at the exact moment, because that is never a lucrative idea to just sit there and bitch to the ether that I want more subs. Give me more subs. Give me that. Like, no. Begging used to be illegal. The problem is begging became like lucrative. It became lucrative to do in such a style that like people just drop their cleavage, and that counts as, you know, them doing something of note and substantial.
How are you?
Coochie desperation makes a man go mad. I concur.
Have hours of time to watch me and not $5. I don't know. What are you doing with your life where you have hours of time to watch Twitch and not $5 to provide for the content that you're watching? There are I have a wall of non-subs. This is fucking actually really heartbreaking, because it's like people just really really don't respect me as a content creator.
Obviously, that rant would get her into hot water, with many big YouTubers dunking on her for being an obnoxious piece of shit. Though not Mike, who just had to defend her.
Because nobody else gets called out like this. No man gets called out for this.
You know what's crazy? Years later, several men got called out. Several men ended up getting called out for this. It's not as drastic as one would have you believe, where it'll be difficult to say, hey, dumbass, you're being entitled for no reason. Cut it out.
Women get called out for this. Women get called out for this. It's so blatantly obvious. And the reason why this is getting retweeted and liked so much is because she's an attractive woman who
well, I don't know about that part.
Didn't act like a nice person, which is what makes sexually frustrated incels angry. Woman non-acting, woman out of her place, me mad.
I like how his own chat is look at his own chat. Simp, attractive, and attractive. Bro, you're actually showing entertainment and also games are being so many triggers. It's the fact that motherfucker got called a simp. Devastating work. I know he's sitting there just like, yeah, I'm gonna fucking stick up for her, and he's getting shit on.
Probably the most childish defense you can give. Oh, you criticized a woman? Incel, come check out this little incel over here. He must have taken this right from Casey Tron's rulebook. I just don't want to hear that word coming.
God. I never thought I'd get like a live action Ratatouille of Linguini, but I think I got it. Just gotta paint his hair red and we be in business.
From this guy. It's like the...
Like dead ass, if you paint his head red, paint the hair red, we got Linguini. And we got Linguini in like the worst way because it's Linguini, but like somehow uglier. Hold on. I need a picture. Bam. We in business. Hold on. It's coming. It's almost there. This is the foreplay you ladies pined for. Like, it's almost there. You can't look at this and not think, oh, my word, my fucking word. That's just unfair. Like, that's just unfair genetics just beating you over your ass.
Pot calling the kettle black.
The thing is,
wow, this only has 980 views, and it's from Dr. Disrespect, one of the biggest streamers on the platform, and nobody cares. It's almost like you're sexist. It's almost like you've been exposed right fucking now by me.
The reason why women choose the bear is not because of an innate misogynistic red pill society. It's because of people like this. Like, if I was a woman, the bear just seems like a better option to me.
QED! End of debate!
Immediately after this, people started referring to Mike as a white knight, something he takes deep offense to while at the same time trying to play dumb.
Again, pretty.
What does that even mean? What does white knight even mean exactly?
Grown, you look like you're in your late 20s at this point, asking what a white knight means.
Or like pejorative, meant to infer that the only reason that you would ever defend the actions of a woman, well, Mike, are because you crave a sexual experience with her. You're protecting Milady in hopes that you might earn yourself into her good graces.
And listen, I just want to know. I just, like, if I'm a woman, I'm picking the bear. Like, you give me the bear or that dude, picking the bear. Like, I'd rather get mauled than have this guy speaking very loudly in my defense.
You know,
is that how human sexuality works? I have
gay, like gay is just complete homoerotic. Like, there's no way, zero, like actually zero, that I just had to hear somebody explain what a white knight is. Is that to explain sexuality? Like, nah, I might have just misheard that. I'm gonna accept it.
You're protecting Milady in hopes that you might earn yourself into her good graces. You know.
Is that how human sexuality works? I have.
Sometimes I just wish I could take myself outside and just exist with the worms. That way I don't have to consume and see the things that I end up seeing from you. Checks notes, people, because this is just, the choices people make in this life are wide and varied for no reason other than for the vibe of it all.
Never experienced that as how you get sex. I don't know.
For having such a horrendous take, Mike got a well-deserved punishment, getting mocked by one of the biggest YouTubers of all time.
And then the simps come to the rescue.
She's an attractive woman.
Oh,
who didn't
for
act like a
fuck's
nice person.
sake! Did you say
Which is what makes sexually frustrated incels.
You notice the lack of eye contact, the lack of confidence, the slouchy posture.
PewDiePie, Jesus, stop kicking him while he's down.
That's all. He hit all 3 simp marks right
I hit
there.
all the simp marks. I'm getting your attention.
Oh no! Ew! Ew! Ew!
All
What
3
was
simp
that?
marks right
I hit
there.
all the simp marks.
Watch this.
I'm getting your attention.
Ew! Ew! Flag on the play! No! 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 Flag on the play! Flag! Flag! Just all of it! No! 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 Just kick him out. He's disqualified. He's disqualified. Just throw all the flags on the field. No! I hate it. I hate all of this. Chris, why do you... What are these creatures? That is the definition of a creature. He looks like a happy merchant. Well, he ain't happy. Well, I ain't happy. Somebody in here ain't happy, and it sure as shit ain't me. I'm not happy about what I'm seeing right now. What are you watching? You know what? I ain't gonna say nothing. I'm gonna just
hit all 3 simp marks right
I hit
there.
all the simp marks. I'm getting your attention.
Man. What? What do you want? What? Why are you not at work? Oh, they can't hear you. Hold on. I don't know why Discord keeps changing my thing.
A PewDiePie simp review. That's all I know Mike from PA for. Oh, and him punching the couch. Another classic.
You know, I got like 2 women in my chat right now that I could verify. I think Soul's a woman just because he talks like one, little bitch. But is this attractive to you women? Do you like this?
Yeah, do you like happy merchants that punch couches when they get rejected by women?
Stop. Like, is this attractive?
This is the guy that's calling AB a house N-word for Arabs.
I'm sorry?
He's been calling AB of the H3 podcast a house N-word, but like the Arab version of it.
Huh.
Like he's unironically called him that, like an Uncle Tom. Like he says you're the Uncle Tom for H3.
Huh.
Yeah, this guy's a fun guy, Leon.
But did you not see his fun, quirky moment?
All 3 simp marks right
I hit
there.
all the simp marks.
Man, he got fat.
Like, you worried about the wrong thing. Look at that.
I know, I've seen this video. It's like meme culture. It's
all
meme
3
history.
simp marks
I
right
hit
there.
all the simp marks. I'm getting your attention.
Like, I don't even want to watch the rest of it. It's
Nah,
just so...
you do. You want to watch the rest of it. Just
It's
let it
just
play. Let it ride.
It's just so, ugh.
Let it ride.
I feel unsafe now.
Yeah, that's why he's had this stigma attached to him since this happened.
I feel dirty.
During a stream from February 2020, Mike begins actually sticking up for himself and calls out Bad Bunny.
Why are you intentionally hanging out with people that are mean to you, Mike?
I'm not. You came to me. This is my Discord.
You're always in my life. You fucking DM me all the time. Bunny, can we hang out? Bunny,
Bunny, did I DM you?
Uh-oh. I didn't realize he was sipping for the $5 a month girl.
Chris, is this what you
That's
do?
crazy. No, hell no.
Is this what you do with like these weird YouTube women that you know? Like what the
Hell
fuck?
no. Hell no.
You're unfurnished. Like this is disgusting.
What are you doing with Peachy then?
What am I doing with Peachy?
Yeah, what are you doing with Peachy then? You
That's
wanna
my
throw
little
that in
sister.
my
What are
face?
you talking about?
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Legit?
No,
You're a liar.
You fucking
You're
idiot.
gaslighting.
Not by blood, you fucking moron.
Keep going.
Jeez, you got a fetish, my girl.
What?
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 What? Y'all know Chris and his friends, his house slave Sly, threatened my life recently? I was devastated.
What a way to describe Sly, dude.
Man, he just threatened my life. These
You just
thugs.
called him. You just called him a house N-word.
Like I feel so like I cringe. Chris, did you know
All
that
right.
somebody got arrested and then they went to court and they tried to get away with it by saying they were hungry and black?
That's kind of awesome. I would.
That's
do that.
not awesome, you criminal.
What do you mean? That sounds sweet, dude.
That's
the
not
funniest way
sweet.
to
See,
do it.
this is why my society is dying.
That's like the guy in Australia that said he was gonna fuck the judge, and they made it into that Rick and Morty like animated skit. You ever see that?
Yes, I've seen that numerous times.
Yeah, it's good.
Today?
But no, we're not getting away from this. Chris and Sly threatened me because apparently
No, we didn't.
they're migrating to Dallas for some reason, for some like card convention.
Hold on,
These-
I might not be, because I had to spend $4,000
no. They're migrating to Dallas for some card convention, losers, and they're threatening to dox me.
King threatened to do that.
And you co-signed it.
I did not co-sign it.
You co-signed it because you're an evil white man.
I did not. I will
You're an evil white
literally.
man.
Hold on. Where's the fucking group chat?
What do
Where is this
Chris,
shit?
I got a question though. What do you think about a black person getting online and saying the only way we could liberate the black people is by just randomly killing white babies?
Did Sean DeBlack say that?
No.
That sounds like something Sean would say.
It is, but he didn't say it.
Yeah, that's shocking, actually. Nah, that wouldn't work. You need
Thank
the white
you.
babies to not be racist when they grow up.
That's the concern here.
Well, honestly, like if you want me to be like fucking weird about it, you could just turn around and say, well, you know, people that use their identity as a victim status definitely want more racist so they can continue to weaponize their victim status. What
It's
do you have
almost-
left after that?
Yes, you DM'd me in the morning.
No, I did not.
I might be a convert.
Wow, you really won this debate, Mike. You didn't DM me one morning, maybe, according to your recollection.
You DM'd me, I
I've
left
never
it
been
on
on this
red,
stream.
and then I stayed on my stream, and you came over here.
I give you a weird, like, sideways fucking face, and you're like, what's the matter? What's the matter? That was you last night. Don't even start. Don't even pretend you didn't go, oh, what's going on? Why are you making that face?
What? Must have been someone else you were talking to, not me.
Sometime after this, he finally had enough and stopped being friends with her. I don't know for sure what his ultimate goal was with their friendship. Maybe love, maybe someone to collab with.
Chris, do you believe that he colluded to try to get into the good graces of RedTube?
Who, Mike?
Yes.
I don't know much about Mike, so like I can't comment on that. I wouldn't be shocked. This guy's been known to like simp and like get into people's DMs and like beg for attention from every large creator imaginable, so it wouldn't shock me.
But he's such a based guy, can't you tell?
He's not. He called AB an Uncle Tom.
Well, I don't know who that is, so I don't care.
AB's a co-host of H3. He's the Lebanese guy.
Oh, I'm so glad you said that, as if I can identify who that is now.
Well, you will. You've watched. You've seen the clips. You've seen
No.
the clips. You watched the content, Nuke, and you watched
No, I
Frogan's
didn't.
video.
I did not watch that content, Nuke.
You watched the Frogan video, though, right?
Yes, and
You know the guy
can't
that she
pinpoint
sends
how
that
I'm
DM
supposed to
to?
know any of these
Yeah,
people.
but you know that guy that she sent the DM to was like, oh well, I know the job market's tough, yada yada yada, and there's like a clip of them being like, oh Frogan, congratulations on becoming rising star 2 times in a row. That's AB.
Let me confirm to you how and why I don't pay attention to these things as much as you would want me to. At the
So why are
same
you
time
reacting
that
to it?
at the same time that this was going on, do you realize that the NFL draft was occurring?
Yeah, and you lost again.
How did I lose? I got a tight end and a running back. Like,
Yeah, wow, that's super awesome. You don't.
and
even
our
have a
fucking
quarterback.
defense got another cornerback. Like, what are you talking
Yeah,
about?
but you don't have a leader.
Bo Nix is developing into a leader.
Yeah, Bo Nix is going to develop it. Oh, yeah, okay, dude. Keep telling yourself that.
I mean, if you really want to have this conversation, we can, but it needs
No,
to start
we
with
ain't
the
having this
obvious. You know why you don't want to have the conversation?
No, because Josh is a great leader, even though Stephon Diggs.
Oh,
was a
really?
total prick.
Is he?
Yeah, yeah.
Is he a great leader?
knows-
Why can't he
knows how to
lead
make
them
multiple
to beat
hits.
the Chiefs? Like, why can't he
Listen,
lead them past the Chiefs?
At the end of
Why
the
can't he
day, our
lead them to the
team-
Super Bowl?
Our
Like, why can't he
team
lead them
needs
to victory?
more
How come he can't
calming
lead Damar
conversation.
Hamlin to the hospital and then back to the field? How come he can't lead
Damar
these people to the
Hamlin can't
promised
go
land?
back. Hold on, his heart stopped. He's gonna
How
get
come he
back on
can't
the field after that.
lead his heart to start again? How come he can't lead his team to the Super Bowl?
Can we continue with the
No,
Mike and PA?
no,
I don't
because
wanna
you wanted
argue
to have
this.
this conversation.
No, we ain't having this conversation.
You wanted to have this
because
conversation.
The Bills, at the end of the day, need to figure out how to not panic under pressure, and that's what they need to do. But they can still carry the team all the way to the playoffs. I'm happy about that. What are the fucking
Until they play the
Broncos doing?
Chiefs? Lead them to the playoffs? Like, what are you talking about? Both teams went to the playoffs. But
Yeah, but our record was immaculate compared to yours.
not really. No team's record was immaculate. Well, really,
Ours
there
was
was a
better.
team's record that was immaculate. It was the Chiefs.
And then we ruined it.
It was the Chiefs.
And then we ruined it.
Like, their record was more immaculate than yours.
Yeah, but yours
And
was
mine.
worse than ours.
So, like, what are you talking about, buddy? It's like
Bro,
you had
your
all that
team's
gusto
bad.
until I had to remind you that your team
No,
sucks. Just like my team.
Just understand if the Bills and the
can't
Broncos play, you're getting
lead.
stomped. You're getting stomped. You're
That's
getting
cool.
stomped.
And you know who's stomping both of those teams? The Chiefs. I like how
The Chiefs-
you
the Chiefs
want
ain't
that
gonna
leg
stomp
up.
it.
You
The
want
Chiefs
that
ain't gonna
leg up
stomp
on
it
me.
out.
You
Listen,
want
this
that leg
year's
up
our
on me
year.
so bad.
This year's
But I
our
have to
year,
keep
bro.
reminding you we're in the same conference
this
as
year
the
is
Chiefs.
our
It's
year.
all this
This
year.
year
Last
is
year
our
it was
year.
this year. The year
It's
before that it
our
was
year.
this year. The year before that
All
was
we
this
need to
year.
do-
All
all
the
we need to
years
do
were this
is
year.
have
You
the
know what's
rookies
crazy? You know what's
break-
crazy, Chris? When I talk about my team, I
Patrick
talk about my
Mahomes'
team
arm.
like we suck. Like
No,
because we
we're
do.
amazing. Yeah, that's
we
because
suck.
that's because your morale's
we
dead.
ever since
'Cause you
Super
don't have a
Bowl
leader.
50
'Cause you don't
have
have a
been
leader.
terrible.
That's why.
We don't
Yeah,
have
that's
a
why.
quarterback.
That's
We
why.
were
You
limited
don't have
at
a
wide
leader.
receiver. Our defense was subpar to average at best. We had, if not one of the best defenses this year. We
And
still
you
had
have
a mediocre
no
fucking offense.
Fucking hope, and that is why you're going to fail. Your
And I
whole
say that
city
all the
does not
time.
care.
I say it all the
That's
time.
why you're gonna fail. Yeah, we're not.
I enjoy it. I'm a
We're
real
a team of
fan.
winners.
I can talk
We're
about
a
the
team of
issues.
winners.
My team ain't had no real running back.
We
And you
have
know what we did?
issues.
We drafted
We
a
have
running back.
issues,
We didn't really
but
have a
we
tight end
will
like
kill
that.
it.
We
We
went
will
and got
get
a tight end, and hopefully
We will
they
get
ball
there.
out this year. But you see, that's a real fan. A delusional fan would think
It's
to
not
themselves,
delusional. It's
"Oh,
not
we can win
delusional.
every year. We can win every
It's
year.
not delusional.
We can win every year.
We have
we
our
can win
issues,
every
but
year.
we have a
we can
leader
win every
compared to
year.
you.
We can
We
win
have a
every
leader
year.
compared to you.
We can
We have
win
a
every
leader.
year.
We have a leader.
We can win every year. And you know what you
I
do?
recognize
you don't
that we
win.
have issues.
No, you don't.
I recognize we have
no, you
issues.
don't.
We do.
You
Yes,
was
I
not
do.
talking about not one issue until I brought him up.
Josh needs to stop panicking under pressure.
You got
Actually,
motherfuckers who got bad hearts. You got Josh Allen. What nigga
Well, the
named
motherfucker
Josh could
that
be
had a-
successful? Like, what are you talking about?
mean? We had a guy named Tom who was successful.
You? The Bills?
Not us.
The
but
Bills?
football in general.
The Bills? The Bills
didn't
had
say the
somebody
Bills.
named Tom. The Buccaneers
No.
had somebody named Tom.
Can you play the goddamn video? I
The
don't wanna argue
Buccaneers
about
had somebody
football.
named Tom that was successful.
Shut up. Hit the play button.
The Buccaneers, the Patriots did.
Oh my god. You said in general successful.
No,
in the
no,
NFL.
no.
You said
I was
success
talking about
in
the Bills.
NFL.
The Bills
Nah,
have somebody
you
that
said
has
success
Josh on
in
their
the
team.
NFL.
I love how
Someone
this
clip
stream
that
just
shit out. He
deviated the
said
best way
success
possible.
in the NFL.
The stream deviated the best way possible. I'm sorry.
Can you put it back on? I want to see what Mike's gonna do here.
What do you talk about? Why don't you just capitulate?
What do you mean? I'm not gonna capitulate.
Because you know your team's ass. You just don't want to say it out loud.
No.
Because you know that we're
No,
all
my teammate
recording
ass.
you.
My teammate ass.
So look, yes or no? Are the Bills going to the Super Bowl this upcoming football season? Not the
No.
year after. I don't want a story.
No.
I want a yes or a no. Yes or no.
They're not. They're not unless
Yes,
they get Josh to not
When,
panic.
in my
They're not.
opinion, he did this to get himself known amongst other leftist streamers.
Unless he stops
though
panicking.
he didn't
Thank you, Harley. You open this door, Chris.
become known in a good way, leading to years of humiliation.
You're the fucking reason that Shador Sanders got drafted in the 5th round. You racist, don't want to see a black person, confident white man.
Around the same time, Mike was hanging out with Bad Bunny. He'd hop on streams with the liberal debater Destiny. Mike and Destiny started off with
Did you watch the video on Willie Man?
The glitch posters one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard a lot about it. Didn't watch it, but I heard that guy was like accusing Willie of like sweeping, for Destiny being a predator or something. Which
I mean, he is.
he wasn't.
He
at
was.
all.
You didn't watch the video. What are you talking about? You don't know.
I know Willie wouldn't sweep for that.
What are you talking about?
Maybe I'm just being delusional.
What are
Willie
you
would not
talking
sweep
about?
for that.
What are you talking about?
Willie literally put out an entire video just fucking outing all of Destiny's recorded calls.
What are you
and shit.
talking about?
Like,
Nah. He's totally sweeping, and I have the evidence to prove it.
that people didn't want to come forward before.
No, he's sweeping. No, it's so
No.
clear.
In what
You know
way? How's it
why?
clear?
You know why,
Explain
Chris?
it.
I will
Explain
explain. Because the commentary cabal and all of these people who work with that's what this motherfucker said. Will
Another
Willie
one, another one.
Willie address the commentary collusion of
Another
people
one
like
falls
Nicholas
for the
Diori?
Another one falls for the cabal meme, bro. That's great. I love it.
It's the cabal.
There are so many people falling for the cabal meme. The cabal meme was like a
You want to
is
know
like
why?
A year old.
You want to know why?
Why?
It's because
like a
you
year
have
old.
You have an audience of retards.
So do you. Like, okay.
No. My retards
Except for this
understand.
chat. Except for this chat.
My retards understand. You have an audience of actual spades who listen to you all like glorify one man, and so something clicks in their brain that makes them think this is the guy who has all the information. And what makes the morons who don't like you, it clicks in their head, oh, well, this is the guy who has all the information, so it's best to just go to him. Spades. Spade activity.
Yeah. Speds pay good money.
Do they?
Yeah.
Do they, though?
Yeah. How much you making on your streams?
I don't really know.
Yeah.
Oh, Chris, I made gumbo the other day.
Was it good?
Of course, stupid. I'm from New Orleans. You the one that get that malnourished gumbo you get. You get that buffalo on the front of the window, New Orleans style.
Can you just play already? I want to see where this goes.
No, I'm looking for my picture of gumbo to show you.
Oh my god, I don't want to see the picture of the gumbo.
Why not?
Because I'm gonna get hungry.
Why? Why are you getting hungry?
Oh my god, why did you end the stream call? Why did you do this?
What are you talking about? What do you mean? Did you see that they're locking like packages of meat in Walmart?
Probably.
They're locking packages of meat in Walmart. I was devastated.
It's not shocking.
What are you talking about? It is shocking.
Not really.
It's
America
like
bad.
it's like black people in cages, bro. Like, oh, it's not letting me show it. God damn it. All right, I don't care anymore. Just know, Chris, you're not gonna get any good food from anywhere. You know what, Chris? I might make you some food. You come down here.
That's cool. Could you
Never mind.
play the video?
Why?
A cordial relationship, though that soon changed. Mike believes Destiny is a gateway to the alt-right, and Destiny believes Mike is a tanky. Now, I won't go—
The fuck is that?
A tanky's like a communist.
Why can't
Like an
people just
ultra-leftist
say the
person.
words?
I don't know, man. It's like a whole. The BreadTube community has its own fucking lingo for shit. So tanky is like ultra leftist style, Hassan level kind of creator. You know what I mean? Or somebody that has like Hassan talking.
Somebody said, wait, time out. Somebody said gumbo in a can. We'll go ahead and just sit you. I'm gonna sit you out. I'm gonna sit you out for 10 seconds. Think about your life. Just think about your life for 10 seconds. Think about your life for 10 seconds. You'll be better once you start thinking about your life. Think about your life for the better.
Debates because, frankly, they're kind of boring to me. But what caught my eye was this stream from February 2020 regarding that year's US Democratic primaries. Now, what you need to know is that Mike is a Bernie bro, and Destiny is big into supporting Biden and Pete Buttigieg. Destiny is reacting to a clip where Mike claims Pete is lying about being gay to grift.
I mean, I can easily defend the position that the DNC is implacably opposed to Bernie, and the timing of things has been at least interesting enough to...
God, I'm just gonna say it. All of these people are the reason why Trump won. I know it's like 50,000 other reasons, but I'm just gonna.
But that's
blame.
like the. I would say for young people, this is the reason why. These are the people that influenced the vote into getting Trump in office because they didn't want to vote for Kamala, who didn't want to denounce Israel as a fucking state at all.
Like, Trump's definitely gonna get 2028. Like he's already selling merch like he's gonna run in 2028. And this man is already. This man is already proven
that can care about the normal people and be charismatic. We're gonna lose again.
This man has already proven that he don't care about next to any of this shit, and he about to just do shit, and nobody really gonna punish him for it.
All I know is that my portfolio bounced back a few days ago, so I'm like, okay.
To comment on. And the other thing is like about Pete being ashamed that he's gay is something I said last night, which is obviously true because he remained in the closet until 2015, which is an unbelievable thing for a political figure to remain in the closet.
A military guy from Indiana? God damn it! How fucking stupid would you have to be to say something like this?
He felt ashamed of his sexuality in 2015. He came out after the gay marriage decision in the Supreme Court. That's just an objective fact.
Now, what Mike said there is indeed
How is that a bad
fact.
thing?
Pete came out of the closet.
But like, hold on, how is that a bad thing?
Because the gays
felt more
evil.
comfortable. But hold on, he felt more comfortable coming out of the closet, obviously, when the Supreme Court ruled in favor of gay marriage. Even if that is an incorrect timeline, that's still not a bad thing. A guy from Indiana, like, come on. Come on. You're going to hide being gay as long as you can. That's crazy.
What goes on in the state of Wyoming? I don't hear anything to come out of that state.
Cheese.
I don't even hear anything about the weather.
Wait, is that Wisconsin? Wisconsin's cheese.
Yeah, because they got Green Bay and their cheeseheads.
Days before the Supreme Court ever made that decision, he wrote about it on the 16th, with the decision being made on the 26th. Now, upon seeing this clip, Destiny challenged Mike to another debate regarding his conspiracy.
I said, hey, buddy, want to talk about Iowa? About exactly what? The story there is relatively boring. I said, about conspiracies. You said you wanted to talk. He said, I don't think I've trafficked in any conspiracies other than to point out the media narrative being formed around an obviously disputed result. And then I said, we can talk about Pete's gayness as well. And Mike said, why would we talk about that? So then I linked Mike this clip right here.
This guy's autism is unmatched.
I'm not even gonna say.
I think so. Super duper. I do hate you.
I'm
Is what I'm asking.
LGBTQ as well, and Pete's dog shit. He literally has less than 10% LGBTQ support.
Yeah, LGBTQ hates him, idiot.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. Super.
They hate him because they see what he is. He's a conservative. He's a conservative as
Chris, did you know that this guy pretended to be a Democrat so that he could fight for the reputation of his mom?
Wait, what?
I'm sorry.
He got into politics to beat some dude in his state because that dude beat his mom in politics years ago.
I love Mike. Mike is the most useless fucking bread tuber out of the bunch. He is the Xander Hall of fucking Hassan's group, which is crazy.
Oh, and by the
you know
way,
what I'm proud. Hold on. You know what I'm proud of? I'm proud of
you're
Xander
white?
Hall. No,
Why?
I'm proud of Xander Hall.
What did
do you want to know
Xander
why
Hall
I'm proud?
now?
No, I'm proud of him. He's
No.
not
Tell me.
talking
I'm
about
a bank account.
No, I don't know
Oh,
that. Maybe.
Damn it.
I'm proud of him because he's not getting involved in Ethan Hassan Destiny. He's focused solely on politics. Good job, Xander Hall.
You say that.
Good job
but
not making content for us.
You say that.
I'm proud of him. It's something so simple.
I feel like he's probably done it. Because
Check
he's
his
talked
channel. I
about
checked it this morning.
Asmongold.
Yeah, I checked it this morning. There's no clipped out video of him talking about Ethan Hassan Destiny or the CPS stuff or anything. I checked it this morning. Because I was like, oh, maybe I'll go over something Xander Hall related. And there's nothing. It's mostly RFK Jr. wants to corral retards into a camp. That's like most of his channel right now.
Oh.
ashamed of being gay.
So that's what I wanted to talk to Mike about. And he didn't respond to that at all. So he left me on read on both of his clips. Because nobody has the actual fucking spine to support any of the shit that they say when they're preaching to the fucking choir. Because all they do is get on here and peddle their bullshit-ass conspiracy theories. And when somebody tries to hold them to task on it, they run the fuck away because they know that they're indefensible.
Many online would criticize Mike for this, since this sounds like a conspiracy Alex Jones would have, and not something that would be said by a progressive leftist. Destiny and Mike would do one more debate the following month, though nothing of note really occurs here. The two would never directly interact again, though Destiny has taken many shots at Mike over the years. This has caused a grudge match that persists to this day, and we'll get to that later on in this video. Destiny isn't the only sexual degenerate Mike is beefed with. There's also
Oh my God,
Vosh.
Rob, that's
See,
crazy.
this is an
Let's
example
go.
of the kind of.
You know that there's somebody who calls him Voosh?
Who the fuck calls him Voosh?
I don't know. It's some dude it's some like conservative who's mad that leftists don't call out each other. And his gimmick is, well, I could call them out, but it doesn't work. You have to do it.
Structure that I'm referring
What?
to.
Yes, the worst people you know are fighting. Now, the original clip was taken down on Streamable for some reason, so we'll have to rely
You know what's
on
like
Destiny's
crazy
reaction
is that
here.
Mike is just
By
like
the way,
decaying.
it's been super hard.
Like have you noticed like every frame he's gotten like uglier and uglier and uglier and fatter and fatter and fatter as he goes? Have you noticed that? I'm like watching a time lapse of somebody eating themselves to death.
You got that out your system?
Yeah. I had,
Hard
to
finding the
I had to get my fat phobia out.
Original sources for these clips.
How do we, you know what? I'm actually glad you're here, Chris. I'm here to tell you that your fucking YouTubers suck. Carl Jobs is a manipulating liar. He lied to everybody. He's a moron.
He's not my YouTuber. He's not my YouTuber.
He's your YouTuber.
He's not.
Did you
I
watch
said
his
he-
video explaining how he fucked this up?
Yeah, he's like, man, I took this Reddit guy at face value.
Like, he's saying, hey, it's my mistake, but it's also like news corporations' mistakes for not sitting
It's
here.
also Reddit's mistake.
Right. Like, he sat there and said something to the akin of, well, I would sit here and address that these media outlets are saying these things that are not true. But why? It's like, what? So that people know that this isn't for this reason, you diff.
I love how he just responded in the worst way possible.
Like, you diff? You stupid man. You stupid malnourished dude.
Billy Mitchell is the undisputed Donkey Kong Country champion.
Billy Mitchell W, regular show W, amazing work all around.
I did think it was gay. He tried to sue regular show.
Regular show W. Did you know that the Midnight Walk comes out next Wednesday?
No.
You don't care about games. You're one of these fucking Sungran Studio
Oblivion.
people. You're one of these Sungran Studio people. You suck.
Mike doesn't archive much of his.
Have you watched Harmful's
Go fucking
videos
cry.
on
Go
Sungran?
cry about how you're trying to save gaming, loser.
Have you watched Harmful's videos on Sungran? They're so good.
I've watched Sungran's videos on Sungran.
Dude, did you watch the one where he's like trying to do the Chris Pratt like Velociraptor thing in Jurassic World, but with two retards? Have you seen him talk about that stabbing story?
No.
Oh. Dude, there's this story he tells of like trying to stop a retarded kid by putting a chair in front of him from stabbing people at a store, and it's completely fake.
Okay. Yes, that is Chris. The famous large YouTuber Chris the Narc is blessed our presence.
Not even remotely that, but okay.
Amazing YouTuber. You should all fucking subscribe. He's a big time YouTuber, gracing me with his presence. Oh God.
Yeah, he's such a small creator, dude.
He has I am 5,000 subs, baby. Couldn't be happier.
So tiny, dude. I heard that you're a piece of shit.
You gotta stop.
For a very reputable shit.
You gotta stop.
Okay.
You need to be stopped.
What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean?
I feel like I'm being gay up. Isn't that what you call it?
I'm upset he didn't respond to me.
Is that what you call it? Like when something going on that just seems like bullshit?
Yeah, well, yeah, there is a portion of it that I think this guy's like genuinely mad at you, but the one thing you showed me does look like a gay op. That looks like a gay op.
Like, I feel like I'm being baited. I feel like I'm being baited to say something that don't make no sense.
Yeah, I feel like you're being baited too. I not engage other than making jokes about it, you know?
There's nothing I could do.
There's nothing you really can do, so like you just kind of have to sit there.
I mean, sitting there is funny.
It is funnier. Isn't it funnier when people like freak out on you and you just kind of just say nothing and they continue to melt down about it?
And you don't know. Like, you don't know until like it's alerted to you. Like, I woke up to that. Like,
I know you were shooting it to me, and I was like, "What?"
And then you and Sly, I'm reading what y'all saying. And I'm just like, man, I'm going back to bed.
Sly was the one that suggested that. I was thinking, I don't know, and then I thought it would be funny. I thought it would be funny.
I went back to bed, and I'm like, man.
You opened the floodgates. You told the two people, the worst people that love to bully retards, about this. I don't think you were thinking. It wasn't on purpose, but it was funny.
Oh, I was thinking, what is this? That's all I thought.
What I meant by not thinking was sending it to me and Sly and giving us like something to run on.
I mean, that's what y'all choose to run on. Me, I'm just a guy. Literally was just vibing.
Streams at all, unlike a lot of other Hassan orbiters.
I'm like so good at streaming and just like talking, cause I didn't pass the hour mark. I don't even know how.
There's no proper VOD archive channels either, probably because he has no passionate fans at all. Like,
oh my God, Rob, simmer down, buddy. Jesus,
nah,
what did he do to you?
Rob speaks the truth. He is unabashed. He speaks the true.
What did he do to you to make you so mad at him?
Adams has multiple.
Have you not watched any of Rob's videos?
Yes, I've watched many of Rob's videos, but this is his this is his meanest. God.
To be honest, Mike kind of elicits it. So like, you know, would not watch his denim videos. Those are brutal.
I don't think I want to watch the denim videos. I don't have time for misogyny.
Yeah, it's no misogyny. He just points out how retarded she is.
Misogyny.
How is that misogyny?
How dare you disrespect a woman?
When this open cleavage retard woman that thinks that you can't traumatize kids
a woman can't sit there and fucking Just be herself.
Have a gape open mouth like a fucking sex doll and say absolutely nothing.
Her mouth is not open agape. Stop.
Yeah, she basically just drools on camera all day.
Stop.
She needs a helmet.
Stop.
She needs like a special helmet.
Stop. Enough.
I hate denims.
Stop.
Denims and Frogan need to
Don't
be like
condone.
deported by the United States.
Don't condone.
Like if somebody called ICE on them, I wouldn't like be upset.
Don't condone. Don't condone. You need to tell your editor to get good. This is getting sad.
Yeah, I know. They're taking forever.
This dude Chris fucking DMs me in the middle of the day. Fuck you, Leon. Fuck you, Leon. My editor, every time you're in one of my clips, it gets demonetized. I'm like, dude, take me out of the clip, dumbass.
Yeah, but like, people do like when you call it and you do your little rants.
So, I mean, what do you care about? What they want or the monetized video?
Monetized video.
All right then. So if I'm saying something, take me out of it.
Money. Nah, I like money.
What you think? Money. I'm gonna be mad?
No, I'm not gonna cut you from the videos if it's good shit.
Bro, it wasn't good. He's just lying. Leon saying don't condone with the biggest smile on his face. You can't see my face. Stop saying true to these people.
You can hear. You can hear the smile when I say
what are you
shit.
fucking talking about?
Smile. You can hear the smile creep across his face, dude.
What are you talking about? I get tired of you people trying to self-diagnose. Denims looks hot. Yes.
No.
And here comes Chris. I knew it. I knew he was gonna say something.
No.
Look, you can hate her for her opinions. And
that bitch is like 90% makeup and plastic surgery at this point.
Where's the plastic surgery? And what did she look like before this?
Did you know that she banged a guy inside of Destiny's apartment and tried to take to take credit as a rape victim?
I didn't know about that second part of that story, but
did you? Oh, so she went live and she was talking about the Destiny recorded calls thing with like the sex, right? The unconsensual recording of sex, and she was like, "Yeah, Destiny recorded me too. It was really harrowing." And blah 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 blah. And then Willie puts out his video about the Destiny stuff. It's just her. It's Destiny being like, "Hey, why did you bang this guy in my house?" And she's like, "I can't believe you're being this mean about this. You're such an asshole."
I did see that in that video.
Yeah. God, I hate this bitch.
It's just a push-up, bro, Chris. Like, yeah, what do you got against boobs?
Her tits are tiny, then.
What?
I just like this woman.
This is why women choose the bear.
That's fine.
I can't believe you're a fan.
Take the bear. Take the bear. Get murdered.
This is why, like, you commentary community people get such a bad rap.
Reasons.
Yeah.
Misogynistic, evil people.
Destiny seems to think Mike places DMCA takedowns on various clips of his. Anyways, back to the subject at hand. In an early 2021 stream, Mike is reacting to some random Twitter user's BreadTube tier list. He's incredibly pissed that he's at the bottom, and Vosh and Destiny are at the top.
So when I saw this tier list, it's like unbearable Mike from PA. Destiny is excellent. I was like, what? And
you got mad at a tier list.
Just look at this, but look at the tier list. But look at the
bad
tier
up and out at the bottom. Base. What Hassan is at all right? That should be unsubscribe at the bottom. Shoe on head, move that up to great because she's gotten better. Kyle Kalinske, bring that down to unsubscribe.
Actually, shoe on head could be at excellent or phenomenal. Like you could replace shoe on head with Vosh and just bump Vosh all the way to the bottom.
If we had to switch between shoe on head and Vosh, I agree. I agree with that assessment. Let me see.
The one white dude who after Trump won, that one white dude after Trump won and started complaining that no one's buying his book.
Wait! Look who's on the great tier. Is that Xander Hall?
I'd be devastated. See, this tier list is the reason why Trump won.
Yeah.
All of these people aren't at the bottom where they belong. They're all trying to Michelin man this shit to the highest authority, and it's fucking embarrassing.
Someone just sent me a video of them shooting and saying, I'm putting this in my video to be really subtle. And I'm like, oh, okay. Thanks, dude. It's a good, it's a cool revolver.
I feel like the only ones that are accurate are all the people that are in irritating and unbearable. It just need to be more of them.
No. Hassan needs to move down to irritating. David Packman moves down to irritating. Kyle Kaliski moves down to irritating. Surfs goes to unsubscribe. Shoehead moves up to, I'll say minimum is great. Xander Hall, irritating. The corn guy, the guy that dresses as corn, he could probably stay where he is. Where's Noah
Unbearable.
Samson?
Unbearable.
Where the fuck is Noah Samson on this list? Wait, is that Big Joel? Big Joel is an excellent? Bring that motherfucker down to unsubscribe. What the fuck is wrong with you?
I'm so glad that I barely know who a good majority of these people are.
I just know them because of all their dramas.
I like how Lily Orchard is in Unbearable. That is
Wait,
hilarious.
What? Lily Orchard's on this. Lily Orchard's a political person? Since when?
I'm going to say no because I watch Lily Orchard.
You watch Lily Orchard still?
Yep.
You do know what they did, right?
Yep.
The incest rape?
Yep. Chris, do we really want to have this conversation?
Yeah, fine. We won't have the combo.
All right, because we can talk about who you still watch and enjoy watching too, buddy.
Who am I watching? Who am I watching?
You still watch EDP. You still watch Tipster.
Yeah, you do too.
You still watch Tipster.
No, I don't.
Yeah,
I haven't watched Tipster forever.
You still watch Tipster.
No, I don't.
In fact, let's check in on our boy.
Tipster's not doing anything.
Did he come back again? He streamed 18 hours ago. What are you talking about?
Oh, I thought he was gone again.
He's back!
I don't keep up with him. I don't want to watch him play Oblivion. Can we not watch this? Is he a woman in Oblivion?
Bro, it's a you see, now you're grasping at straws.
What do you mean? Show me the character face.
I don't fucking know where this. I don't know where the character face would be.
Yeah, that's a woman.
What's the problem?
He's an elf woman.
What's the problem?
Tipster made Mr. and Miss Manchi.
Again, what's the problem?
Mr. and Miss Manchi.
This is why I'll be trying to grasp at straws. Do you remember when he fucking was running around saying, I can't play these new games?
Okay, someone in chat just went, is that Blob from the X-Men?
It's the fact that this man, I remember this, said he couldn't play like these newer games because he'd get like sick.
Yeah, but like this game isn't that. Wait, Rich Lux is in his chat still? I didn't realize Rich Lux was still talking to Tipster.
This is like the worst frame to have this dude's face.
Did he get fatter?
Will you stop?
No, I'm being serious.
Will you stop? Stop.
I'm being serious.
Stop.
Tipster, listen, buddy.
Stop. Hey, we're moving on.
What
on.
is this tier list? And then it went.
Why is it Tipster on this list?
When was this? Wasn't this in 2021? Was Tipster your liberal consumer back then, or was he still grifting to the alt-right, according to you people?
Well, I know why this person hates me.
He said that.
I remembered it, and my great memory kicked in. Top reply. Well, second top reply. The other one is Vouch saying good list. Interesting. Top reply, I was like, oh, I remember this account. You said it was cringe when I called out Destin and your own followers.
You have to be an insecure individual who wants to be praised by everybody online. That's how.
To care about a tier list, though, like by a random chatter, not even like anyone of significant importance. This isn't like the media bias analysis chart where Hassan was put on the same level as Alex Jones and he got pissed at that, you know? This ain't the same. This is some random chatter that made a tier list.
Owned you, LMAO. 802 likes. Now, I can tell you something, chat.
802 likes, guys. I totally owned him because I got 802 likes.
I don't do this well on my replies, okay? My replies to tweets typically get like 10 to 50 likes, okay?
Who cares? Mike, this is why everyone hates you, dude.
I'm so glad I'm so glad I got bullied.
What do you mean?
I'm so glad I got bullied.
What, like in high school?
Like in every facet of my life.
So you didn't turn into one of these people?
Yes.
Like in validation through 805 likes?
My tweets and replies get 50 likes. Like, what?
Why are you paying attention to that?
Why would you say that?
Why would you say that as like...
Why would you say that like a burn? Ooh, I got him. Ooh. Or even if it's a way to just be like, why are you bullying me? My tweets only get 50 likes. Bullying needs to come back. No, it doesn't. Bullying on a wide scale does not need to come back. Why?
Because yes, it does.
No,
yes,
it doesn't. I'm gonna tell you why.
Yes,
I'm gonna dramatically tell you why. All jokes to the left. Because none of you have a fucking answer to when these kids commit suicide. None of you.
Weak.
None of you have an answer.
Weak.
See, that's not an answer.
That is an answer.
That's a terrible result, and which will only make people feel as though they are not wanted in the world. There's no I in There's no I in bullying.
The reason why this got more engagement, Mike, is because it showed up on your feed because you retweeted your own fucking tweet.
Oh my god, he did not show that on screen. No fucking way this guy did that.
So look, as somebody who retweets his own tweets, they're really
That's
bad.
sad.
Well,
That's
fuck,
sad.
no one engages with it.
That's sad.
I mean, I admit it. The only
At least-
time
yeah,
I
at least
didn't
you say it
retweet a
with your
tweet
chest.
is the one about like Ethan and all the people.
That tweet was crazy.
That tweet was jumping.
Well, that tweet was just straight gas.
I mean, fuck. The sad part is that's not my first time saying this shit.
Yeah, but it's like
I've,
true.
I've said that to you numerous times.
Yeah, you've said it on my live stream numerous
times.
We've both said something along those lines numerous times.
Like, because as these people who say they care about these things so much, it's very interesting that they stop to just make fun of a dude. Like, I'm canonically happy for y'all that that's the life you chose to live for about a day. And now it's not working out the way you want it because you got to sit there and explain to your audience, hey, I remember being remorseful and humble and having to walk back my statement about the U.S. military, which is something she didn't do.
Which she tripled down on and then went on her podcast and then quadrupled down on it. And then when she got a bunch of shit, she
It was only
tried
when
to
she got
backpedal.
punished that she said, well, maybe that wasn't the smartest thing to say.
Yep. When she got punished, she put out that tweet basically being like, oh, I don't mean all soldiers, just the ones in the Middle East.
Even though they didn't sign up for that, they kind of just got assigned to that, you know.
George Bush and the fucking retards that were running the operation at the time were like, they got nukes in Iran. But yeah.
Guys, look, I ratioed this person. Aren't I cool now? Please accept me. I'm a half-rate political streamer.
Also, I'd like to make an offer to cringe political posts. Xavier Online. If you are 25 years or older, 25 years old or older, I will PayPal you $50.
What? What?
If you're 24, you get nothing. What? What the fuck? This is cynical.
I love Mike. Holy shit. I didn't think it was going to be this funny.
This is cynical. This is the most deranged shit I've ever fucking heard.
Holy shit, it's so funny.
You are a child. And by the way, if this is the way you approach politics, please do not watch my stream. Please do not watch my stream.
Oh yeah, this person's the child. Not the full-grown man who punched a couch out of frustration because his favorite e-girl didn't want to touch him.
So, like, fuck off. And if that's what your politics is, you just stand for a whole bunch of people, you're an asshole.
If you stand for people, that's that bad?
Apparently.
What could you possibly think like any of these politicians are doing? They're standing for people. These politicians, they're standing for either the rights or the infringement of several people. Sir, are you not paying attention to the political climate right now? Like, people want somebody to stand for them, whether they know what these dudes are gonna do later on or not. They want someone to stand for them or with them. To be mad about a random tier list is top insecurity. Yeah, it's like when you people get mad when I correctly label the greatest fast foods or pizzas.
This is such massive irony coming from this guy. His entire image now is standing for Hassan and defending him against his political enemies. Following this stream, Mike would challenge Vosh to a debate, trying to make him seem like a coward and throwing random insults around.
And then, so anyway, this little rat fuck, and Vouch really is a rat fuck, just so you understand this. Not only does he doesn't know his ass from the hole in the ground.
Didn't you stand for your mom's reputation? See, crazy. Motherfucker stood on behalf of his mother to stand up for his madre, but now it's a problem. Nasty work.
He's a rat fucker.
Hey, Vosh.
Chris, are you a rat fucker?
No. Also, did you read the caption on his stream? Don't trust the liberals; they'll betray you.
The reason Trump won is gonna be like greatly confusing to a lot of people who don't understand that they're
when
the
history
reason why
books are
Trump
written.
won.
When the history books are written and they write Hassan as like the dumbest fucking streamer and like political quote unquote pundit of all time, I can't wait for that day.
Okay, just honest question. Have you seen this article going around about Hassan and his
yeah. Where they said
body?
it's like a MAGA. Yeah, it's like a liberal man in a MAGA body, and then they changed the title because everyone made fun of them. Did you read?
They
the
changed the
description? It
title?
says he likes. Yeah, apparently they changed the title.
No, they didn't. Really?
I could have swore I saw tweets saying that they changed the title.
Now I gotta see. I want to see.
Do I even have? I don't know if I have the article.
I wonder if I
didn't
type
save it
in
'cause
MAGA body, am I gonna see it?
Probably. Because I really want to move past the Ethan Son Destiny stuff. I don't know if I saved it.
A progressive mind in a MAGA body. Hassan Piker
okay.
pumps iron, likes weapons, and wears pearls. His brand of masculinity has been a useful vehicle for his politics. No, it hasn't. Case in point, who's our president? Yeah, what a great victory. What if Hassan was like this secret agent for the Conservative Party? That'd be the greatest fuck you in all of politics.
I just looked it up. It seems people are just memeing it actually and saying that it was changed, so that was all fake. All right, sounds good.
Vosh is not a rat fucker, okay? Don't besmirch his good name. He's a horse fucker.
I'll make it clear. You can write this down. I want to fuck a woman as a horse. None of this is a secret. To be clear,
that is
many jokes have been made about this, but I stand by it. My moral principles are rock solid.
Oh, sorry. He wants to be the horse. A horse who fucks children. My bad.
Too.
Mike began leaking DMs of Vosh, which just made him look like a bitch. A lot of it is Mike whining about the hate he gets online. The two would finally debate, and to be honest, Vosh fucking destroyed him. Mike resorts to violent threats and tries to body shame Vosh, which results in a verbal beatdown.
You came in here and postured and tried to threaten me.
Threaten
and
you?
I laughed in your fucking fat face.
Threaten you?
Because
Oh, my fat
jog
face.
around your apartment building would knock you out. I would push you over with a feather.
What do you wait? Unironically, what are you talking about right now?
Do you have a bad
Wait,
memory?
how did I threaten you? What?
You literally said, "Where do you live? I'm gonna come and get you."
Chris told me the same thing.
That's not a. Hold on. Let me hear Vosh's position because I'll just steal it there.
Chris told me the same thing. I am a victim.
Said you were being weird about sexual harassment, and then I said, "Where are you at? Maybe we could come over." Like it was like a joke, like a flirty. But you were the one who unironically talked about being able to beat me up. Are you trying to like do the keyboard warrior reverse psychology on me?
What?
No, you just did it. You postured again.
I just realized
how tall are
something.
you? How much do you?
I just realized something, Leon. He laughs like flamenco, Mike from PA. That's rough.
Who?
Flamenco. It doesn't matter.
This is another one of
Doesn't
your
matter.
fucking friends, bro. Like,
nah, they ain't my friend.
I'm not
at
keeping
all.
up. I said this. I don't know if you were in the stream when I said it. Every time you tell me about a quote unquote good person, they always end up as a pedophile. You told me about EDP.
Yeah, no,
look what happened.
Never told. No, I never. Hold on.
Yes, you did.
First off, everyone knows who EDP is.
I never knew about EDP until I met you.
That's such a lie.
What are you fucking talking about?
That's such a lie.
You always ask me about these YouTubers, and you're like, bro, how do you not know who that is?
I didn't. When I said it, and you were like, "Who?" I was like, "Don't worry about it," because I'm not gonna explain it. It's not worth
Who
it.
is it? Yeah, so it must be somebody who's a criminal.
No, you just jerked off to Boy Soprano, which is like 2 of their aunts.
Anyway,
can we get like a height comparison? You looked about 6-7 inches shorter than Bad Bunny in that clip. Let me see if I can
Oh my god! Wait,
Let me
are
see
you
if I can-
wait? What do you think that clip was? Since you're holding on to it
Embarrassing?
like Destiny's Beauty.
I don't know.
What was it? What was it?
Wait,
what was
how
I
tall
doing?
are you?
How?
Wait, you want to
I'm
fight me?
1
I
inch
just want to
taller
get the
than Destiny.
stats
I'm
down.
1 inch-
fuck, I agree. What's an EDP?
Come
I
on,
don't
what are
want-
the what's?
I'm 1 inch taller than Destiny, which should be enough for you, right? That'll make you more servile.
Well, I don't
right?
even know how tall Destiny is. It ranges from 5'2" to 5'7", depending on who's talking. So wait, are you like 5'3"? Are you 5'8"?
Holy fucking shit, dude! Listen to yourself.
Oh wait, you're the one who talked about
yourself.
fighting me. I'm just trying to get
Listen
the
to
stats down.
yourself.
Wait, how much do you
Listen
weigh?
to yourself.
What weight class are you in? Hold on.
Hold on. I might as well just do this now. White man alert. Flag on the plate, too. White on white violence. We don't condone.
Do you see that growth on his ear? It's fucking disgusting.
I don't pay attention to people's bodies.
Just
It looks like an earring.
hit the play button. No, not that one. Hit the play button.
God, this should have been the main event at Crater Clash 3.
It looks
Pause.
like an.
Nope,
looks
that's
like a
growth.
Band-Aid.
It's not. That's a growth.
Bro, it looks
That's
like a
two
Band-Aid.
growths. It's not. It's an actual fucking growth on his lobe. It's fucking disgusting.
I mean, people have body parts. Like,
Yeah, gross. Lance that shit. The fuck are you doing keeping that on your face?
Chris, you know it costs money to remove things like that.
This dude makes fucking hella money as a streamer. He can't get a lance?
Chris, I need you to start being more considerate of people and their fucking problems in life. Okay?
No.
But no, actually, just be more considerate. First of all, that looks like a Band-Aid, number one.
This guy wants to fuck women as a horse. I don't feel it.
And if it's not a Band-Aid, it's got to be an earring because it looks just like the
It's
thing
not.
on the other
It's
ear.
literally
It
not.
looks
It
like this.
literally
It
is
has
not.
the
Oh my
same
God.
proportion. Like, look at it. Like, look at his other ear.
Oh my god.
Look,
Stop.
no, like, look at his other ear.
Oh god. Okay, here we go. Let me find it.
Oh my god. Why do you have pictures of this man's ears?
No, I just Googled it.
Speaking of Google, one of our favorite YouTubers is back after leaving.
Who?
They've changed their name for a third time.
Who?
You don't remember? Our good, like, 8 a.m. streamer who would say, I'm not a part of the commentary community, and I don't care about the commentary community, while continuing to bitch about the commentary.
There's so many of those people.
Saggy Melons, man.
Oh god, who cares?
What do you mean? She's back. She's changed her name again.
I literally don't care.
What are you talking about?
Dude, that is like the last person that I give a shit about in the world.
What are you talking about?
What? Who gives a shit? Can you just
They're
play?
No, I'm waiting for this ear picture.
I just sent it.
Why do you have a fucking picture of this?
I just Googled it. You type in ear, you type in Vosh ear growth or something.
First of all, them two things don't even look the same. So either this shit got worse or that's a Band-Aid.
It did. It did get worse. No, the Band-Aid is this one where he got it lanced.
So he's already gotten it lanced. You're such a fucking pretentious.
Well, yeah, that's an old clip of him.
So why are you sitting here saying, oh, he should get it lanced? If he already got it lanced!
He should have got it lanced back then. Look, that's the Band-Aid. It was such a big growth that he had to have like that big of a fucking Band-Aid on it.
I hate you.
Oh my god! Wait,
Let me see if I can...
wait. What do you think that clip was? Since you're holding on to it,
embarrassing.
Like
I agree. Chris has an ear fetish.
Wait, how tall are you?
I don't.
How?
Wait, you want to fight me? I just want to get the stats down. Come on. What are the?
I'm 1 inch taller than Destiny, which should be enough for you, right? That'll make you more servile.
Well, I don't even know how tall Destiny is. It ranges from 5'2" to 5'7", depending on who's talking. So wait, are you like 5'3"? Are you 5'8"?
Holy fucking shit, dude! Listen to yourself.
Oh wait, you're the one who talked about fighting me. I'm just trying to get the stats down. Wait, how much do you weigh?
Listen to yourself.
What weight class are you in? Hold on.
God, this should have been the main event at Crater Clash 3. Just two politically brain-rotted tough guys seeing who's the bigger loser. Now much of this debate is about Mike's use of the term sewer socialist, which refers to a 20th century political movement from Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Vosh believes Mike is...
Vosh likes horses, Chris likes ears.
That's crazy. I don't like ears.
Nasty fucking work, Christopher.
Vosh also likes children.
Vosh?
Vosh. He also likes kids.
Jesus. Why are you like this, Chris?
What do you mean he jerked off the lolicon with horse cock in it?
Chris.
Am I supposed to, like, lie?
Yes.
I'm not.
He's trying to fucking protect lefty streamers and you're ruining it.
He thought it was a short stack goblin.
I forgot that's what that fucker said to describe this shit. Oh my god. Oh my god, bro. Can anybody develop like a layer of shame? Like, Chris has told me his fetishes and I was disgusted.
Nope. Never told you anything like that.
Like, he just sat there and told me he got a collection of pictures of ears and it was just, God. But I would never say that out loud. But it's just like, my God. Chris, are you okay? You're like the women who watch serial killer documentaries.
You're being ridiculous.
Am I? Or am I telling the truth?
You're not telling the truth. You're just being ridiculous.
Oh. I feel as though I'm being treated right now. And it's not fair.
Is using the wrong definition of it.
Does anybody realize we're at the 20-minute mark of a 50-minute video? I'm so gassed. Because Chris keeps fucking sideshow bobbing me.
A solution to the issue of a brain drain. This makes the conversation heated, and Mike has a meltdown.
You solve it through sewer socialism. This is another thing you don't know what it is, probably.
Just answer. How do you solve it?
Sewer socialism. So you focus on...
Blink twice if Chris whips you. I'll turn my camera on and blink ferociously because I am petrified. He's into race play.
Creating the best possible public services, you fund education, and you provide an opportunity for people to maximize their potentialities. You can't control everything by a top-down privatization TIF-based model.
So wait, you didn't answer the question. So
I did.
You don't know what brain drain is. That's okay. I'll explain it to you. Brain drain is when all the people who get degrees in your city.
This is why you're
no, it's okay. You can learn. Mike,
posture.
Mike,
what's a TIF?
It's too early for these things. Oh, shut up, Squatchin. You're into race play too.
Mike, this is a learning opportunity.
Everyone who criticizes me is just into race play. Like you're all choice people. You know that?
Leon's gonna end up with a snow bunny one day. He's gonna give up.
You want to repeat that?
Yeah, Leon's gonna give up one day and he's gonna find a nice snow bunny and settle down with them.
Settle down.
She'll move him out to the suburbs.
She'll move them out to the suburbs. It's crazy.
She'll be like, "Oh, you want paprika on your food? Nah, we don't use paprika here. We boil our chicken."
Whoo. Talk about some shit that's gonna have me on the fucking national news. I'm a Chris Benoit the whole family if somebody came in here and boiled chicken. What? False. Leon's gonna settle with a Latina. See, there it is.
Nah, that
there it is. I knew.
He's gonna give up. He's gonna give up.
See, Harley's trying to get in my good graces. Harley's trying to get in my good graces.
He's gonna end up like King, man.
As long as my chat, I'll end up like King. You out your mind. I'm never gonna call no white woman Nubian. You lost your fucking mind. You absolutely lost your fucking mind. He be joking about how I hate black people. He lays down with a white woman. Ain't this a bitch? When are we gonna play Repo, Chris?
I'll play it eventually, but like,
it's a fun game. I think you could add to the chaos.
I've been playing it.
So you don't want to play with me?
I said I'll play it.
When do you want to play? Today?
Not today.
Why not?
I want to do some other shit today.
What do you want to do today, Chris? Play Oblivion?
Nah, I don't want to play Oblivion. I think I'm gonna take a deep dive into some really retard shit.
Oh, but when I ask you to do that, it's egregious. When I ask you to talk about Doc on the radio for 7 hours, you don't want to do it. But letting art commentary YouTuber be a pedophile. We got some new laws.
This one, there's no pedophile involved with this one.
So who's Mike from PA? From my understanding, some political commentator.
Hassan dick sucking waiting room. Hassan slop knobber gets it all wet so he can take it as deep as he can. Knobber, bro.
Well, I didn't say all of this, but I guess you.
Mike sucks dick like a whore for $5.
Wow.
Hey, that's okay. Hold on.
You don't know anything about politics. In Springfield, they're eating the dogs.
I appreciate the 5. No ice, no spice, no rice. Black queens forever, Leon. I'm not opposed to black women as much as people would have you believe. And by people, I mean Chris.
I believe you want a black woman, but you're going to settle down with a white woman.
It's the fact that he said, wait, no rice, that's Asian. No ice, that's the white. Is spice supposed to be the Mexican?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
It's embarrassing. I'm talking to you.
No, it's okay, Mike. No, we're almost here, okay? So brain drain is when people who get like college degrees in your city.
Politics. It's embarrassing.
No, it's okay.
You're
We're almost there. We're almost there.
And thousands of people listen to you.
Mike, wait, hold on. Hundreds of thousands.
Vosh would soon hang up on him, and Mike went on to rant about the debate on Twitter.
Look at the gumbo I sent you, Chris.
Real good looking gumbo.
I know. When I tell you I got harassed like the first time I made it because I put more rice than I put gumbo and like everybody got on my ass for that. When I tell you I was infuriated by these people because I love rice.
How can you hate rice?
And it was jasmine rice, so it was like the best rice. And these people got on my fucking throat. Like, oh my god, you put too much.
Dude, Ethan Ralph is alive. Holy shit, let's go. The Ralph O'Neill can't die.
He was pretty much blocking anyone that slightly, even jokingly, disagreed with him. So yet again, Mike got laughed off. He was shown to be a hot-headed idiot who lost the debates with Sex Pessany and Vosh the horse-fucking pedophile.
We have at some point in our lives been going fucking crazy on some hentai site, and we've been fucking stroking as hard and fast as we can, and then after we nut, we go back, look over our history chat, and we go like, oh jeez, oh boy, some of these girls looked pretty young. Okay, I don't give a fuck.
Kamala lost because of these people.
Yeah.
Since Mike was on bad terms with Bad Bunny and was despised amongst Destiny and Vosh's communities, he needed a new connection to help with his own.
Why is he jamming out to a clip of Hassan? You was serious? Like, this dude really beat it to this dude? Like, cause what is he doing?
Since Mike was on bad terms with Bad Bunny
what the fuck
and
is
was
he
despised
doing?
amongst Destiny and Vosh's communities, he needed a new connection to help with his online career. Hassan Piker.
I've not heard of Mike. It's good to meet you though.
Good to meet you. How you doing? Okay, so I wanted to have both of you guys on because one, I've seen some of your forecasts. I don't know what the fuck any of that means, Chaz.
Personally, I think Mike used his connection to Bad Bunny to integrate himself into Hassan's orbit, which failed at first.
Oh my god.
Hassan initially.
Did you see that shit, huh? See that shit, huh? Now look.
You
it's
can
like
see her twitch. You can see the twitch, dude. Oh.
Now look.
Let's see how. Hold on, wait. I want to see how Hassan handles the Mike from PA clip. I
Before
want to see
that-
how he does that.
It needs to be established. Like, she set that up very badly. She's nuzzling up to this dude. Like, you know what this
his hand
is.
Was creep. Nah. That hand thing was creepy.
It was.
That was creepy.
But you don't nuzzle up. You don't continue to nuzzle up with this motherfucker. Get up.
So Mike is a very cringeworthy individual, a take many could get behind.
I think I'm getting your attention. I feel like I touched like a vampire touching holy water.
Can I help you?
Well, I think they want to go in.
He looks like a banker.
He looks like a Jew.
Wow. You can't never be normal.
What do you mean? Am I wrong?
No, but just like you can never be normal.
I love how you agree with me.
Okay. Should I close it? That's fine.
You know, Hassan in that corner down there went to a Diddy party.
Stop! Don't send that.
I like how he said stop.
You know that guy down in the bottom right corner went to a Diddy party.
Diddy party.
He did. There's a clip of him talking about going to a Diddy party and that he let his girlfriend go and broke up with her the same night and didn't help her get home.
I mean, if you break up with him, that's she for the wilderness now.
Yeah, fair enough. But at the same time, this guy was talking about being at a Diddy party, and he also has a tweet saying, "I will." What was it? Drip feed me stuff to fuck Diddy or something like that.
Pretty cool.
Yep. Nope.
Diddy's like a famous rapper, so what's the problem?
Yeah, Diddy. free my man Diddy.
I mean,
fucking Kanye saying that shit.
Was Kanye really on Twitch?
Yeah.
Oh my God, the world.
He got banned in his first stream talking about how the Jews are.
They said he got banned in like 7 minutes.
Yeah, which is like I think that's a record.
Congrats, Kanye.
That to me, this is like the
motherfucker said, where does Diddy land on the Israel-Palestine debate? No clue.
girl and her moderator
the Jews,
in the
so, like-
car levels of cringe. How did this not make it the Nims How did this not make it the Nims cringe of the year compilation?
And this isn't the only time Hassan has mocked Mike from PA, as there's also the Project Veritas incident. Project Veritas is a far-right activist group, known for filming deceptive videos to make their targets look as bad as possible. At some political convention, Mike was hovering around AOC, working up the courage to talk to her. He was met by a Project Veritas worker in a BLM shirt, who asked Mike to introduce him to AOC, which he obliged. Actually, I don't need to explain the rest of the story because Mike told it himself.
Mike didn't know this guy was with Project Veritas and introduced him to AOC? Wait, really? All right, it's fair to say that I gave the guy the opportunity to get in there because I was talking to AOC, and then I had told him in the elevator, after I'm done, you can try to swoop in for the photo. So I gave him advice on how to get this selfie because he lied to me.
What?
My favorite part is that during the Project Veritas clip, you can see Mike in the background absolutely seething, though Mike soon claimed they cut out part where he called the guy a scumbag. Hassan was not happy about the situation and made fun of Mike numerous times.
And we shifted to a reality where chatters don't blame me for Project Veritas. It was a funny story and they botched it. I didn't introduce them to AOC fucking chat. Nope, don't believe it. We shifted into that reality already. Mike from PA, I can't believe you fucking introduced AOC to the Project Veritas guy.
The one time Hassan is actually like a normal human being.
Yeah, I was literally about to say, this is the most normal Hassan has ever sounded in his entire life.
Who knew that? Who knew that after this, he would be condoning the rape of rich women?
Did you see him saying that anyone that has any sort of like Israel should like exist sort of argument that they need to be treated like worse than Nazis? There's like a clip of him saying that recently. It's fucking insanity. All because people say, "Hey, nobody wants to see anyone die," and he's like, "That's you. That's you co-signing the genocide."
Nasty work.
I love that video, dude.
For some reason, I've been instructed to tell you that you, Chris, are the Diddy of commentary.
No, I'm not.
I don't know how, but congratulations or go to jail.
Mike from PA in the background going. Oh, it's so funny. It's such a beautiful video.
Nowadays, Hassan has no ill will towards Mike, viewing him as one of his many loyal orbiters who will adamantly defend him no matter what. These people dick suck Hassan. They view him as the de facto leader of their political faction. They treat going after Hassan as a direct attack on their political beliefs.
Chris. I've been informed to let you know that you raped someone named Manchi. I don't get the joke. I don't get the joke. Who's Manchi?
Don't worry about it. I did not rape anybody.
Why are you smiling as you say that? What's wrong with you? The fuck is wrong with you? Why would you smile while saying that?
No matter what the criticisms of him are. But while researching for this video, I have to ask, how genuine is this? Does Mike actually hold these political beliefs, or is he a grifter? Now, I don't use the term grifter loosely. There's loads of people I've covered that I don't think are grifters, even Denims or Noah Samson. But I theorize that Mike is, and I present my case now. First of all, you already know that Mike started off as a Republican, and always switched parties to run for an election on his mother's behalf. He then slowly assimilated himself into leftist spaces, and began interacting with anyone who can get him clout. Becoming a Hassan waiting room streamer was the final outcome, being in a comfy position with an echo chamber audience that won't question him at all. If that's not convincing enough for you, let me present you with more evidence. In a December 2019 episode of the Raj Royale podcast, Mike gets called out as a commie grifter.
Wait, Mike, if you're not a tanky, then why do you have the tanky emote? Or is that just grifting?
Making fun of you dumb fuck centrists who can't tell the difference between
pivoting. Wait, isn't that what PewDiePie does? Why do we hold PewDiePie accountable for what he does when he uses like the literal Soviet fucking font and everything and all the Soviet fucking colors?
Soviet font?
Yeah,
they spoke Russian.
You have the Soviet font. You use red and yellow as the coloration on your Twitch channel.
Red is literally the color of mainstream labor movement on the left. You're dumb. You're too fucking stupid.
Wait, so red combined with the Soviet Union.
God, all of these people are the reason why Trump won. And how, you know what's crazy, Chris? 1, 2, 3
Wait, I didn't realize Justin Minks did that.
1, 2, 3 streamers on the screen. All in the center. What do you notice about each one of the three?
They got big tits.
Mm-hmm. And the one woman with decorum, she's not attractive enough, so she's at the bottom.
That's Minks, dude.
Who?
That's just the Minks.
How am I supposed to know who the fuck it is?
It doesn't matter.
Hold on. It's very clear he wants to use similar imagery used by communists, without having to present himself as such.
Look, she moves her fucking ties so you can see that fucking cleavage because she's inferior to these women.
Since he doesn't actually share the same beliefs.
Well, I mean, like, if I were to Google, so let's Google.
And who has the biggest titties? The black woman.
Soviet font? Do you think that the stuff that I would find would look pretty similar to what's on your site?
I have...
You don't know? You just randomly just... Wait, I'm curious.
What does that mean? Soviet font!
Listen, well, you can Google it if you need to, Mike. I know that you want to just ask questions because you can't. So, how did you choose the font and everything for your Twitch page?
It's a socialist font because I.
Oh, it's just a social. So, what other socialist movements today around the world use this font that people would associate it with?
It's called Future Socialism. It's a fucking font that was made very recently. Like what? So what's the tanky font? Democratic Socialists, Social Democrats are not tankies, you stupid fucks.
I never said social democrats.
Creek, let him swear.
The conversations derailed from there, with Mike struggling to give a definition for a Marxist-Leninist.
Yeah.
Let me make an accusation that's relevant to the question.
Oh, he's not going to answer the question.
Which is the grifter thing.
Oh, no.
There is
pivoting Mike. Here's the difference between me and Mindwaves. Mindwaves comes on, he cries about his brand.
and he's never done a fucking thing to organize for the left.
You
There's
even
the
agree
pivot.
that everybody on Twitch cares about their brand. It's not you can't use caring about your brand as like try to accuse me of like grifting, Mike. Okay?
Would be mind waves, which is why when he's talking to me one-on-one, he's practically on his knees. But now that he has Destiny and a whole bunch of other people to try to back him up, cowardly mind
Look at him
waves
pivot. Look
will
at Mike
jump-
pivot
will
away.
Jump behind. That's why you're fucking grifter. Now me,
Let the record show.
I've
Mike
run
didn't
for
answer
office.
any questions.
I have done the things, and
Answer
then
the
not
question.
only that,
Mike still didn't answer what Marxist Lenin.
This is like the saddest form of I'm better than all of you under the sun, and it's just my mind is not in tune with these people because immediately I look at all of these people. I look at all these people and I think Trump won because of all of you.
They're like a
You're
whole
all terrible
subspecies.
people. It's like Trump's gonna be the president until he dies because of these people. And it's like, what is wrong with you all? Like, it's so wonderful that you want to sit there and just be like, haha, Republicans bad, but the Republicans are winning. You realize the Republicans have had like PR disaster after disaster, from adding reporters to group chats that they're not supposed to be added in, to getting caught in scandals, and they're still running the ship. Like, what the fuck? They deported a baby the other day. And nothing's gonna happen. We're cooked. But, like Chris said, his portfolio is back up, so it doesn't really matter.
Leninism is, by the way, just reminding you that. Go ahead.
In September 2021, there was a campaign called A Day Off Twitch, in which various streamers boycotted Twitch in order to protest an influx of bots on the platform. These bots were spamming racist, sexist, homophobic, and overall just general toxic messages. Mostly everyone obliged. Well, except for Mike, who decided to not only stream, but stream for much longer than usual. He very clearly did this to capitalize off the fact that Hassan wasn't streaming that day, taking in all those viewers. He'd get called out for scabbing, which is when a person works while the fellow employees are striking. What's incredibly ironic about this is that Mike himself has called out scabbers.
From every union pilot. If they find out you're on this list, they will do everything they can to hurt you and your career, to exclude you from every social function, to prevent sharing a cockpit with you, to prevent working with you.
When confronted over this, Mike says that the Twitch strike was not actually economic action, even though it stopped Twitch from making money. After the backlash, Mike did show regret to not joining the strike, doing an interview several days later.
But I also know that the cause is incredibly important, which is why I brought you on, because I streamed on Wednesday, and I thought about it. As I thought about it, I realized that even though I wasn't part of the decision to like tell me when not to work, it's still more important to do stuff collectively and support moves like this in the future. And I know that there's a lot of...
This screams like, hey, I did this to capitalize, but everybody didn't agree, so now I got to backpedal in the best way possible. Like, now look, just, do I think that protest led to anything worth a damn? No, because there's still bots that fucking exist. There's still motherfuckers that come in and spout some hateful shit. But if everybody's trying something, and you're the one dumbass who's like, and you think you're better than everyone else, congratulations, you fucked yourself.
The people that have contractual obligations who couldn't stream, or people that, you know, like me, that rely on this to live. But that's not a good enough reason to me. Honestly, we need to be working more collectively.
This situation in particular is why I think Mike from PA is a grifter. He pretends to have certain beliefs, but doesn't abide by them when it affects him financially. But hey, it must work for him. Otherwise, he wouldn't be slurping on Hassan's Turkish chode so much. I've seen so many tweets of this guy simping after him. He's not a debate bro, he's a persuader, a leader and a mentor. Great representative of the left.
It's Froggen! Our
My
hero.
God, Mike from. Do you hear what that tweet is? He's not a debate bro. He's a persuader, a leader, and a mentor.
He's an online personality. Like, what is wrong with people?
Great representation of the left. That's why so many people are loyal to him, because he is.
Bro, this is in 2023.
Bro, this guy is a fucking professional dick sucker. That's crazy. That's gross.
That's shameful.
That's just kill yourself, like, now.
Oh my God.
That's why so many
Like, you
people
have
are loyal
nothing.
to him,
You have
because he is loyal
nothing
to us
left
and
in
what is
life.
right. He is by far and away the nicest larger creator. He also has an incredibly thick skin, so if you disagree with him in a constructive way, he doesn't have a meltdown, unlike the Young Turks. I'm one of the top streamers in the world, and make hundreds of thousands of dollars in a year from streaming. I'm sorry my successful small business is triggering you. I collaborate with Hassan because it's good for my career, and I'm an ideological ally. Hope this helps.
That was in November of 2024, dude.
But he's a
That was
hero,
in November.
Chris.
He's a hero. Denying all those rapes is really hard work.
In May 2024, while reacting to a Destiny clip, Mike made the following statement.
I dealt with kids like this all the time in high school, and as an adult, you have to at some point respond, but keeping it distinction about character, not physically, is great. I mean, listen, all I'm saying is on site, you know, we all have different ways that we react, you know? So I would like him to come to TwitchCon, and we'll see what happens. I have enough. I can afford all the lawyers.
Now, obviously, Mike is implying that he'd beat up Destiny if he showed up to TwitchCon. As established before, Mike likes to soft-handedly threaten violence. He won't ever follow through with these statements because he's a fake tough guy. He's probably the most non-threatening guy.
Leon, why'd you throw an interception? Now ask me why did I just catch one fluidly, you dumb fuck. See, before you chastise me, actually let shit develop. Yeah, I threw a pick, but I got that bitch back.
I've ever seen. I bet bro's like 5'5" and weighs 200 pounds. It looks really easy to steal the guy's lunch money, that's all I'm saying. Destiny would tweet in response, "Ditch the lawyer and get a personal trainer, you grotesque gremlin." God, that poor couch. Mike's gonna need a lawyer just for all these couches.
Wait, no. Oh my.
He looks like a dwarf. Like from Lord of the Rings.
Oh my god, never saw it. Oh god.
He's ugly.
Gee.
That's horrible. He looks like he's gonna sell me a mattress.
I'm sorry. The whole situation with people being anti-Semitic towards Ethan Klein and this and many others are the reason Trump won. I like how that's the phrase of the stream. Like, you people are the reason Trump won. It's all your fault.
Do you think he would sell you? I feel like he'd sell me a box spring with like no back support.
Not the fucking mattress I got right now, which has done wonders for my fucking body. This fucking Nectar mattress was the greatest investment of my livelihood. It's amazing, Chris. You should get you a Nectar mattress. Everyone, get you a Nectar mattress. I promise you, if you get you a Nectar mattress, you will be entrenched with how wonderful and amazing your neck will feel after you get a Nectar mattress. I think everyone should consume the products from Nectar mattress. Chris, go on nectar.com and get you a.
Are you like a? Are you
mattress.
fucking like? Are you fucking sponsored? Shut up.
No, I'm just happy to support a company like Nectar Mattress.
Okay, dude.
Nectar Mattress is an amazing mattress company that sells great mattresses. King, queen, twin size.
Dude,
it doesn't
PWR
matter.
is the best streamer.
It doesn't matter because Nectar mattresses are amazing. I think everyone should have Nectar mattresses. Chris, should you don't you need a mattress? I recommend Nectar mattresses. Buy them now.
Shut up. Hit the play button. What's wrong
I will
with
hit
you?
the play button once we all understand that. Matter of fact, I think it'd be a good idea if we just stop the stream and just look at Nectar mattresses.
I don't want to watch Nectar mattresses videos.
These are amazing.
I don't want to watch that.
What do you mean?
I don't
You don't want to watch a mattress review?
No, I don't want to watch a mattress review.
Why not? It's
because I really don't want to.
As established before, Mike.
You're ridiculous.
Likes to soft-handedly threaten violence. He won't ever follow through with these statements because he's a fake tough guy. He's probably the most non-threatening guy I've ever seen. I bet bro's like 5'5" and weighs 200 pounds. It looks really easy to steal the guy's lunch money, that's all I'm saying. Destiny would tweet in response, "Ditch the lawyer and get a personal trainer, you grotesque gremlin." God, that poor couch. Mike's gonna need a lawyer just for all these couches he's abusing. A week later, Mike will get additional backlash for making some questionable statements regarding Estonians.
Christianity united all those who were at the bottom.
Oh, here we go. Just let him go. Let
And
him
it was
go. Let
so
him go.
insidious. It spread so widely, spreading the idea of the equality of men and being judged by your actions and your beliefs. It was radically egalitarian. It didn't conquer. Ghost of Toller, thank you for tier 1. Unless you're like, unless you're, one of the fucking horse meat eating slop fuckers of, Estonia or something.
Jesus Christ.
Look at the title of his stream. Debunking the state of Israel. I love that.
My Mr. fucking mime. My God.
Say that Estonia, Christianity for the most part did not conquer. Hassan Orbiter's loving Stalin and being anti-Estonian and anti-bait racist, thinking that Stalin is the opposite of Hitler, who civilized the Baltic savages, that they keep your low 50%. I mean, it is just objectively true that the Soviet Union raised you guys to sentience.
So basically, he's justifying Soviet imperialism, but he won't outright say it because it'll make him look like a hypocrite. He's dehumanizing an entire group of people to signal to others how much of a tanky he is. Now, Mike's biggest controversy to date comes from his November 8th stream, where he places a $100,000 bounty on Destiny.
They're not even running. They're not even like cowering and running away and screaming in fear. They're like, okay, well, they did it. We got our shots. Okay, is this guy done? Oh, shit. Well, okay. Well, we brought the
It's called shock, you fucking idiot. It's called shock. Anything that happens, I mean, like, holy shit, guys. If you live in Florida, I have an opportunity for you. If you want to earn $100,000, let me know.
Why would you say this out loud? Why? It makes no sense. You're putting yourself.
Remember, these are the guys that care about people. These are the people that really care about the American people.
If you disagree with somebody, just make content debunking their points and collect a bag. Like, what is wrong with you people? What is wrong with you people?
This is a death threat. He is offering money to anyone willing to kill Destiny. This happened around the time Hassan and many of the other streamers in his circle were getting called out on their radical rhetoric, questioning Twitch's inconsistency when it comes to bans. One streamer being Denims, who made a similar comment about Grums in May.
Listen, I'll up the number, okay? 30K to anyone who will make this dipshit disappear and make Eve's breasts bigger. Okay, you have to do both. All right? Because then it's a win-win for me. I get more breast, and I don't have to see that moron on my timeline anymore.
Damn, like, Chris, don't they got a feature on Twitter where you could just, like, block somebody?
I've never heard of that before in my entire life.
Crazy.
What are you talking about? Never.
It's like,
not a
even
thing.
like, what about the mute feature?
I've never heard of that either.
Like, I've muted motherfuckers, and I can't see shit they tweet. And when they end up in, like, some shit, I gotta fucking comb through to see replies, and I get stunted by, oh, this is from somebody you muted. I'm like, oh. How novel. I understand.
A common misconception was that the statement was directed towards Asmongold, and according to him, the FBI contacted him regarding it.
I saw a clip of a streamer doing a 30K bounty on you, didn't get banned. Yeah, but she did that. She was joking around, and also, I'll say it. The FBI actually contacted me about that, and I talked to the FBI, and I chose not to pursue any charges or any problems with it. But yeah, I chose not to do it. The reason why I chose not to do it is because I rewatched the clip, and she clearly was not talking about me.
Grums claimed that he won't be so sparing, but he's not a very trustworthy individual. Asmongold ended up talking about Mike's threats on stream, clearly flabbergasted that he hasn't gotten banned yet.
I don't even... what's this? Asmongold worth 30K, Destiny worth 100K, Asmon fans in shambles. Roach, what the fuck? Yeah, it's a good point. Yeah, now they definitely need to ban this guy.
He would end up threatening to interview Dan Saltzman on stream if Twitch didn't do something about it. Dan Saltzman, for those who don't know, tried leading a mass email campaign targeting Twitch's sponsors to get them to leave the platform.
If Twitch doesn't ban this for this happening, I will bring on Dan.
Twitter now lets you see the content of the person you blocked. That's why you mute them. Now you got to go like the extra mile to fucking make sure you don't see them. So either do it and make sure that you don't see them, or, you know, on a random occasion when you're at peace doom scrolling, you're going to see somebody you don't want to see. Mind you all, reminder, Twitter had to be sued to ban child porn.
Dan from like Destiny show, and we will go through all of the things together on stream and all of the different things that have happened. Yep, not Dan from Twitch, Dan from Destiny. If they do not ban for this.
Mike would respond by soft-handedly threatening to DMCA Asmon.
I just want to say this. I straight up don't consent to any insults, any watching of my content. If you watch any of my content, you don't have a license, I will DMCA you. That is what I'm going to say. Any kind of bad faith interpretations of what I'm saying, any attempt to make me seem to be saying something I don't believe or don't say, is absolutely not allowed.
That's not
I don't
how
give you any
DMCA
consent to review my
works.
content. I don't give you any consent to defame me.
So if this video goes down for any particular reason, just blame this greaseball. Mike would end up getting banned, though it was only for a few days. He then jokes, "I deserve the ban to be honest, the joke wasn't funny." His fans are justifying it in the comments, though he had to hide a reply that linked to the infamous Bad Bunny clip. As discussed in other videos of mine, Hassan and his orbiters have a history of making death threats.
If you cared about Medicare fraud or Medicaid fraud, you would kill Rick Scott.
Love that clip. I got a lot of Hassan fans that tried me with that one. I was like, why? Why would you even try me with this? Like, I'm not no debater. I don't fucking think about this shit past a certain point. Your guy's dumb, and that's the end of the fucking story. Condoning violence in 2025 doesn't help any of you. So remember that when Chris kills me in like a month.
Elon Musk, I will kill you to death with a knife and a gun and a bomb and a nuke. Parody, 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 parody.
30K to anyone who will make this dipshit disappear.
Can somebody just
Like, it would just be so easy to just, it would solve all of our problems. Like, we would have socialism now at this point. We would have socialism
I have
at
a
this
question.
point.
Before you answer that, I just want to say,
I have a question.
before you
About
ask your
Sean the
racist
Black.
question, I just want you to know, we will not achieve socialism by a random YouTuber dying. Just want everybody to know that.
Can we call Sean the Black the house N-word of Hassan? Is that okay? Is he not the Uncle Tom for Hassan? Is he not the DEI hire of this group? Like, can we say that? Is that racist? I don't think it is. If they're calling AB that, can't we call Sean that? Leon's just... Am I wrong? I don't think I'm wrong. I'm looking at Leon on the screen right now. Can't tell if he's trying to laugh or if he's mad.
If someone just went out of their way and it would be so easy.
Guys, if you live in Florida, I have an opportunity for you. If you want to earn $100,000, let me know.
We have direct geographical, physical access to the politicians, the propagandists, the weapons companies, and the supply chains. If we want this genocide to stop, it's time to escalate. That's all I'm saying.
One face of backlash.
You know what I find so crazy? Is that all of these people, and you're going to hear it in like 5, 4, 6 hours. A lot of people online specifically want everyone else to do the work while they just get to sit back on Twitter and on YouTube or in their homes doing nothing. We have all the geographical understandings and access to these people. It's time to do more. So do it. Matter of fact, I dare you. I want to see what happens when you do it. Stop calling for other people to do it. Let's see you do it. Let's see you do it. I want to see everybody who does that. Oh, well, it would be better if people just started doing it. Start. Go ahead. Let's see. Because I want to see how far you get. I want to see how long it takes from you trying to Big Tyrone sticking in one in you. Like, I'm just trying to get like a time. Yeah, I'm trying to get a timetable of events going on right here.
For these remarks. These creators have a few defenses lined up. Mainly, they'll use plausible deniability, trying to either downplay what they said or straight up refer to it as a joke. Even if these are jokes, they're super unfunny and are being directed towards people that they absolutely despise. Oh, and in that last clip I showed from Noah, he straight out took it out of the video, which is why I had to show it from Lonerbox's reaction. I'd honestly have more respect for these people if they were just honest about their intentions, but they never are. They clearly use death threats as a crutch when they struggle to make legitimate criticism of people, and these people they're going after tend to be downright despicable. But what does threatening them accomplish? It makes us
nothing. And I just want you all to know, because he's on the screen, Noah has never been the same ever since he tried to label a black woman as the problem and got called racist for it. Shout out Patient Xena. And even though I already said it, congratulations on the child.
Hassan's orbit look like insane freaks, which I mean they are. It's the worst thing you can do optically. Mike, you're giving Destiny an easy out when you place a bounty on his head. Another problem I have with this is how safe edgy these guys are. They make these violent threats and constantly say horrible shit online, and then cry when they get a slight bit of hate back. I've seen these people take Sam Hyde's call out of Hassan seriously, as if they don't state things far worse in a more serious context. You are not tough guys, you are snivelly cowards who hide behind empty threats, in order to intimidate those who are able to look past their manipulation tactics. Mike, you should be using that 100k to go on Ozempic.
What do you think about Ozempic, Chris? Should people start consuming it?
Yeah, so that there's less fat people.
Jesus Christ, will you ever give this up?
No.
Your brigade against my large individuals needs to stop. Like, I'm actually going to start begging you to stop. Like,
never.
Please.
Why do you ask that? You know my answer.
Fat people are awesome, dude.
I don't know what you're talking about.
And I hate that you fucking discriminate against them! Stop being such a ne'er-do-well.
On January 31st, 2025, Ethan Klein would release his long-awaited content nuke on Hassan Piker. The video quickly garnered attention, with Hassan soon responding to it on stream, though he never actually watched the full thing live, which many took as cowardly, though he attempted to shift the narrative and make Ethan seem like a coward, as the latter didn't want to debate Hassan unless the full video was watched. Some of Hassan's orbiters would take... this opportunity to watch the content nuke instead, drawing in way more viewers than usual. Denims herself bragged about 45,000 people watching her reaction live. And you know what? Good for her. Make that bag queen. But despite Mike's history of clout reaching, he did not watch the video live, which I'm surprised by. He instead fired off various tweets where he attempted to paint Ethan Klein as a Destiny fan. I can't believe that Ethan waited until there was a major video covering the accusations against Destiny to drop his Hassan nuke. With old out-of-context clips directly sourced from DGG, it's actually incredible that he's trying to cover up Destiny sex crimes with this bullshit. What Mike is referring to here is Ryan Beard's video on Destiny, which came out the same week. Mike is trying to claim that Ethan maliciously released his video that week to cover it for Destiny. This is absolutely not true at all, as Ryan later stated. Just wanted to clarify, my video is not an attempt to take attention away from H3's content nuke or anything dumb like that. I think both Destiny and Hassan deserve criticism, although I do think Destiny is a much worse person. I just thought it would be interesting to have two content nukes about the two biggest political streamers released at the same time, which is why I use that title, so no hate to H3 whatsoever. I recommend you go watch both content nukes, then come to your own conclusions about both Destiny and Hassan. Ryan himself said he purposely released this video around the same time just for fun.
Why is Ryan Beard becoming so base lately?
Because
what
he realized that his way of doing things sucked. And it still sucks, mind you.
I'm not gonna lie, his Destiny his Destiny video is fucking incredible. Like,
that's wonderful. The Def Noodles video is terrible.
I still haven't seen it yet.
It's a guy it's two unfunny guys arguing. It's like, hey, Def Noodles, you're unfunny. Insert 2 minutes of me quipping about how I'm also unfucking funny.
Mike knows this, as he actually hid replies mentioning this fact. Another lie Mike spread is that this now infamous couch photo was photoshopped by GGG.
Actually, Mike from PA, the dude that's stuck in the before image of a transformation story, did receive a 3-day ban.
This man put a bounty on a fellow streamer's head. This man should not be getting a 3-day suspension. He should be getting a knock on his door from the FBI.
It's incredible to see a multimillionaire on Ozempic, like Ethan Klein, use photoshopped pictures to make sex criminals fan base, Destiny, to call someone else fat.
Chris, is he not fat?
He is fat. You could literally just pull up a stream of his and he's a fat boy.
So what's photoshopped here?
Dude, you were a chunky boy yourself before you bought yourself some temporary weight loss. Holy shit, this is funny. But as it turns out, this image is not photoshopped. It's from a December 2023 CaseyTron livestream.
Wait, what are you guys saying, Jamie? Wait,
look how ugly this woman is.
It's not commercials now. But the camera is like pulsating. Like, turn off that autofocus.
God, these two are a match made in heaven. I joke about a possible marriage, but just the thought of them having offspring makes me wish I was that couch. This tweet is what made me want to make this video. The sheer fact that he'd lie about something this blatant is so malicious. Mike is flat out lying, not only to discredit Ethan, but to protect his fragile ego of being seen as a 40-year-old schlubby, greasy stoner who relies on a song to make money. Mike, just own being fat. Look at Papa Gut. He is fat, but he is proud of his girth, which is why—
Jesus Christ, why does everybody keep going at Papa Gut? This is like the second video I've seen.
I used to have issues with Papa Gut, like how he was behaving like after the Def Noodle stuff, and then he just became awesome. So like I'm happy with Papa Gut's transformation.
This is ridiculous. How many? This is the second time somebody just had a pot shot at Papa Gut. Jesus, what did he do?
But he is fat. Have you ever loved? This is the funniest thing ever. When he said, "Have you ever loved?" When Def Noodles asked him that, you ever loved Papa Gut? Have you ever loved before?
Probably some of the most vile shit you could ever ask another grown man.
Why he's the king of the fat people. Sorry, Nicholas Diorio.
You know, I know him as a pretty decent looking dude. Like back in the days, he looked normal. I don't know what happened the past like 5 years.
This is your brain on fucking communism, bro.
Yeah.
This is what happens. Did receive a 3-day. The funniest part about this is they go, "This is Photoshop. This is what I look like." And then there's video. You can look at the video. It's literally.
Wait, he protested that?
He says it's fake. It's Photoshopped. And then you pull up the video, and it is literally a screenshot.
Oh boy.
Mike would soon make more tweets trying to directly link Ethan to Destiny, which bleed into conspiracy theory territory. Here is irrefutable proof that Ethan Klein is directly coordinating his messages against Hassan of Destiny, accused sex criminal, and his community. Ethan pulls directly a top post from Destiny subreddit and posted on his Instagram raw.
But hold on, question.
His proof is that—
How does that prove that he's working directly with Destiny?
Because, Chris, in the catacomb of online— Shut up! I'll explain! God! In the catacomb of online discourse, everyone's aligned with one another. And so when you see something posted online one time, it will inspire you to think to yourself, oh, they're colluding with each other. Chris, you've never loved, so you don't know. You don't know these things. I wish you did, but I try to make you understand, but you don't understand. All right, boys. I'm about to try to get this field goal kick, and if I get it, I go to the online playoffs. Do I hit it? I hit it and quit it. I win. 22, 21, I'm amazing, you are all losers.
Ethan probably took this image off his subreddit, which really isn't a big deal at all. He stole nearly everything in the video from DJG. In fact, the screen grab he used to call me fat was pulled from a livestream I did of my friend CaseyTron, and photoshopped by that community. It's the original source for almost every debunked claim. This is just reality. There is literally no concrete proof that Ethan and Destiny are collaborating, with the only other piece of supposed evidence being this clip that I'm showed in one of our videos.
I know it wouldn't look good for Ethan to publicly do anything with you, but if you reach out in private at all, well, I privately reach out a ton, of course. Why do you think I've been off stream so much the past week? I'm like scripting these fucking videos. But publicly, I mean, it's difficult to associate.
I like how the people that constantly joke about putting bounties on everybody can't recognize the obvious humor of a motherfucker whose tone is deadpan as fuck, saying, oh yeah, of course, I write all these fucking videos. They took that as gospel. They took it as gospel. Chris, we're doomed. Trump won because of these people. We're cooked. Chris, we're cooked.
Yeah, we've been cooked. Where the fuck have you been?
It's fucking, I was watching the NFL draft. That's what I've been doing. I promise you, my theory is correct. They did this just to make us watch the draft. Like, that's the only reason they did this, to make us watch the NFL draft. Like, I'm convinced of nothing else. They had Shador be drafted so late so that we, as the people, glued to our fucking TVs, watch the draft. I got a fucking free trial of YouTube TV just to watch that shit. I am a part of the problem.
Because someone's just gonna accuse me of like mind fucking him, basically, right?
If Ethan Klein is willing to lie about all this other stuff, what else is he willing to lie about?
I never fucked Destiny.
Deno.
Isn't this the woman who fucked somebody in Destiny's house and got mad because Destiny wasn't cool with it? Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
What are you sipping on? Cocaine and cum? Chris, I swear to God, I can't debate.
No,
but I feel like
the thing is that
all of these people.
We're not debating people. We're people that insult. That's the difference.
This is my thing. You can't bullshit a bullshitter. Like, you can't debate somebody like me with like anything, because I'm gonna immediately bring up like, you fucked somebody in another person's house and then try to make it seem like he recorded you fucking you. Like, what? Like, you can't debate me about caring about Palestine when you stopped to make fun of a Jewish dude who's poning you online. Like, you can't talk about the disrespect you get online when you openly lie about your own engagement and how people photoshopped a fucking edit of you, which video-wise is kind of difficult to do at the time because AI wasn't as strong. Why is it that the only woman who seems to have like any grasp of knowledge, and that's saying a whole lot because she's kind of out there too, is Brett Cooper? It's like the only one. You could still shit on Brett and Shoe on Head. Those are the only two. Everyone else sucks. You're all terrible people. Ideologically ruined.
And a retarded friend.
Like Leon.
Friends either don't know what sarcasm is, or are being willfully ignorant to get an own on Ethan. I'm leaning towards the latter. Ethan is in no way trying to cover up the fact that Destiny is a degenerate freak who violates women's consent. In fact, he already condemned him as soon as it was appropriate to do so.
It was only yesterday I became aware that Destiny had recorded me while we had sex without my consent.
That is so.
That to me is like the worst. That's like a go to jail type of.
And then sharing it on top of that, it's
distribution.
Filming without consent is like. It's a terrible crime. It's just a terrible crime.
Yeah.
Mike has still not watched the.
Now, Chris, does that sound like somebody who's like, I'm so happy you did it?
Yeah, obviously. Bad Empanada is unmatched.
I don't get you people. I really don't. I don't get you people.
Content nuke in full, instead of watching Bad Empanada videos. The same guy who helped spread the lie of Ethan's kids eating shit off the floor, which led to someone calling CPS to his house. In response to that, Mike would obfuscate the potential.
Okay, so look, you're gonna call me retarded. I thought those were the same people, like Mike from PA and the other dude.
What other dude?
The dude who's just him.
Bad Empanada and Mike from PA?
I thought they were the same person.
The way that they talk is essentially one for one.
No, I just never watched either one of these people talk, and I just thought y'all would just. I thought Bad Empanada was his name, and y'all were just calling him Mike because he's from Pennsylvania. Like,
no. Bad Empanada like lives in Argentina and there are people that keep saying that he ran from Australia because he has like charges of like something involving a kid, but I can't confirm any of that shit. And like it's all over the internet and everyone keeps screaming it, but I don't even know if it's true. And then on top of this dude runs like complete doxing campaigns against people if you're even saying anything remotely politically against him. Like he'll just straight up like dox all your shit. He's sued like 3 people and lost all 3 defamation cases.
Jesus Christ.
Which led to someone calling CPS to his house.
Insane.
In response to that, Mike would obfuscate the potential culprit to make Ethan's attractors seem less unhinged. Recently, Mike went after AB, aka Starkiller, one of Ethan's employees. He claims that AB was only hired to make Ethan feel good about himself, and is in turn selling out his own people.
I don't care what your personal opinions are. I'm talking about the work you do day in, day out for a living. You are, and this is no exaggeration, literally selling out your own people. That's sad. Me personally, I couldn't do it. I would rather move in with a family member and get a minimum wage job than a Rolex to fight for Mossad.
AB would respond to this on the H3 podcast, clearly pissed at how Mike is implying he should quit his job for political brownie points.
I'm not gonna fucking get fired. I'm not gonna be sent back to Michigan. I'm not gonna make my wife starve for fucking idiots like you. Assuming your framework that Ethan is this evil boss and everything that you're saying. It's I don't know why this coming like I'm getting it every day, but for whatever reason, this goofy
because he's some dumb fucking white bitch who's he's telling you that
it's an easy slam dunk. It's an easy slam dunk. Any of us like right now on Twitter, they want to use us to fucking comment on any of our shit because they know we're gonna get ratioed, and they're just milking it because you're not on Twitter. I do not give a fuck. Like, enjoy, but please do not act like you give a fuck about Palestine. Like I said, criticize me, but coming from a fucking white dude saying I'm fucking betraying my people.
Yeah.
It's rich. I'm jumping.
It's that white savior complex. Chris, you do it all the time. You think I'm betraying my people.
I don't do white savior shit.
Yeah, you do.
I don't want to save nobody. I don't want to save nobody. Kill yourselves.
Wow. Okay.
I got a little bit. Spoiler. Sorry.
I'm happy to see you
Ethan
all
and AB
die.
would then
That
shit on
means
Mike
more
using serious
room for
political
me.
topics as an excuse to dunk on people he has personal disagreements with.
Right now, there's a war raging that's like worse than it's ever been in Gaza, with Israel going in there militarily, continuing their bombing campaign with like protests happening in Gaza, and they're taking time to talk about AB. Like, how fucking insignificant is that to actually what's happening? This is their activism. It's crazy.
A white man going after a struggling Muslim man is really, it boggles. It's rich. Like, what the fuck do you stand for? I'm very confused.
Nothing. He just wants attention and clout and money, and this is how he does it.
He wants to get a one-up on his boss. Like, what? It truly doesn't.
It just fucking, it makes me want to just.
Uh-oh.
No,
Did you what did you just do?
Did that chair just move?
Did that chair just move?
Did you just punch a chair, AB?
It moved a little bit.
Dude, AB doing that pisses me off so much.
He's pissed. Oh no, it's an epidemic. Fuck it.
Okay, I got it.
God, I don't like white people.
That's a Jew and a Lebanese man. What are you talking about?
Not black. They're white. My head hurts. My head is in shambles from what I just saw. Like, I get it. This is to own him because of like his fanatical way of operating against couches. Doesn't make it any less gay.
Everybody, punch your chair at home. Everybody, stand up. Everybody.
Gay. I've now lost interest. Ethan deserved to have. Never mind.
Beat the shit out of your chair.
Mike's main response to the stream.
You just told people to kill themselves, and you're saying no? Calm down.
No. Once again,
leave the
calm
kids
down,
alone.
Matt. Shut up. Flag on the play. Trying to be cool and fucking it up. Trying to be a civil disobedient while fucking it up. You ought to be ashamed of yourselves.
Try to connect Ethan to Destiny.
None of you can throw a chair like me. You're all sinners, and you all try to be like me.
That I'm unfuckable is clips that Destiny's fans obsessively watched of every stream I was doing with a person I was dating at the time, and created clips to claim.
No, they were dating. I can't catch that vibe that they were dating, Chris.
Now that Twitch was not a date, Twitch.
I catch that vibe that Buddy was just paying to be around her, and that's just me.
That I was like approaching her or something.
Mike, I don't believe you were dating Bad Bunny. Based on the amount of content I've watched with you two, she seems absolutely repulsed by you.
No.
This response is just
that's
coke.
not dating. That's not dating. Look at that hand movement, dude. That is not that. And her like fucking reaction was not. Nah, bro, you weren't dating Bad Bunny. You're nah.
I'm in danger from what I just fucking saw, bro. Like, I feel sick.
if you saw that at the bar, right, and some guy like did that, and a woman like twitched like that, I'd be like, hey, yo, what's going on?
You ever seen the picture of the fucking waiter at the bar who just gives the woman a napkin and is like, hey, if this dude's bothering you.
Yeah, it's kind of like that. Like, I would immediately be like, "Are you okay?" Like, I saw that. I saw that fucking gross twitch. What is he doing? You okay?
Jesus Christ.
Or he's so delusional that he actually believes they had a relationship. Mike from PA is a genuinely pathetic person. In my opinion, he's an opportunistic grifter who relies on his song for clout. He's able to get away with lie after lie after lie because he's found a community immoral enough to believe them without question. He does not give a shit about being wrong, as he lacks integrity, and will flat out hide the truth when presented with it. And I already know what his responses to this video will be. 1. He'll soft-handedly threaten to DMCA the video. 2. He won't watch the full video, and instead watch it through Bad Empanada or something, who will just cut certain parts out to make Mike look better. And 3. He'll say I'm a Destiny fan. My arguments are invalid because I got some of my information from him. Mike, just because something came from Destiny does not mean it's automatically wrong. Criticize the arguments themselves and not where they came from, and stop using him as a scapegoat. Stop blaming every instance of hate you get on Destiny. Either take responsibility for your shitty behavior or shut the fuck up. You are letting this man live rent-free in your head. I mean, Mike's guilt by association tactics are way worse than in Praise of Shadows. Mike just uses politics as justification to say fucked up things about people he has personal grudges with. Alright, it's time for everyone to block Ethan Klein. Mute his name and move forward. His haters are unfortunately his best publicists. He's absolutely having a breakdown. If we keep pushing, the problem will solve itself.
Why are we, like, sneakily implying
trying to get a man to kill himself?
Like, why?
That's not implying. That's not implying. That's saying if we keep pushing Ethan, he'll eventually kill himself, and we will have less of an issue.
And then we wonder why Trump won. Like, what the fuck, bro? Like, is everybody malnourished these days? Like, are we hungry? Like, what is the problem here?
Eggs are too expensive.
Like, what the fuck, bro?
Eggs got expensive, dude.
I just got a headache. Chris, what do you think about? Have you heard about Austin Metcalf and Carmelo Anthony?
No. Wait, is that the kid that got stabbed to death in a tent?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know anything about it. All I know is that.
All you know is that?
That's all I know. I know some kid stabbed another kid.
Oh, Chris, you've missed so much. So much there.
Wait, I do know one thing. Is that the dad said that I don't blame the one kid that stabbed my kid or something? I know
close enough.
Like,
he
wanted to like forgive the kid.
Basically, he said something akin to that. And also he said, "Don't turn my son into your weird political race movement." And
then they all did it anyways.
Yes. I don't think I've ever seen some shit like that where somebody says,
that
please.
happens all the time.
No. Like, listen, I don't think I've ever seen like somebody get online and say, yeah, my son just died. Please don't. And the whole internet just said, fuck you. Now, I knew they were going to do it, mind you. But it's like, I've never seen a father, like, before it happens, just try to stop it. It's like, good attempt, but you don't know how online works. And it's gotten so worse. They're doxing they swatted the dad like 3 times. They're threatening the other son that he has. They're fucking doxing the judge. It's like, this is ridiculous.
I don't know how you dox the judge when their name's a matter.
The judge, I don't give a fuck. I don't want to know where a judge lives. I don't want to go online and see an address of a fucking judge.
Okay. They got PII of the judge. They just didn't get the name.
So the judge reduced the bond from like $1 million to $250,000. And like in the next 30 minutes from that, they fucking had this lady address all over Twitter. And then I guess somebody tried to phone in that she got doxxed or harassed at her front door, but the video is a video from like 5 years ago, so they lied about that. Nobody knows what's going on with the money. It's a whole bunch of shit that I don't care about, to the point where I just had to let everybody know I'm not making another video about this shit until he either goes to jail or he walks scot-free. Like, I'm done. I don't even want, like, I can't even sit here and stomach like the quartering trying to shill. Oh, I care about the quartering's like has the worst videos about this shit. Like, I'm sorry.
Wow,
the quartering.
Jeremy has a terrible take on something.
No, he called the dad, the grieving father, a leftist. How is he a leftist, you wonder, Chris? No fucking clue.
You know what's crazy? Isn't the whole idea of Christianity and traditionalism the act of forgiveness?
Thank you.
Like, isn't that like Jesus' whole teaching is like forgiveness, even if somebody wrongs you in the worst way possible?
The last true statement about this fucking thing was that he got bonded out and they reduced the sentence. Everything after has been performative. For example, Chris, a guy got on social media and said, "We're holding a protest in support of the dead kid." And they were bragging about how tens of thousands of people were going to show up. Maybe 20, if not 30 people showed up. Then somebody who was like a friend or a representative of the father shows up and they get on the phone with the dad. Now, Chris, do you think in this moment, a group of motherfuckers who just want to have like an online race war, do you think that the dad is going to support them? Or do you think the dad's going to like chew them the fuck out?
You'd chew them the fuck out, especially after saying, "Don't make my son a martyr."
These motherfuckers wanted him to join. He says that they're the fucking problem. And I shit you not, these motherfuckers sat there and said, "Hey, you're going to create more Austin Metcalfs. You're going to create more dead children because you don't want to stand with us." And I'm just sitting there like, where the fuck were any of these people the day before when a school shooting happened at FSU by a white guy? Literally created more Austin Metcalfs.
I am disgusted by my people.
Your people are a disgusting race.
Which one of us has the most propensity for crime?
Which one of us has the most propensity to fuck their own family members? It's you white people.
All right, I'm gonna get out. I'll see you later.
Yeah. Y'all can talk about crime all you want. I won't have an answer. But when we start talking about you motherfuckers raping, how many white teachers I've seen this year be on the hook for touching a kid? Now look, you got the black woman who was forcing a kid to like rub her shoulders and feet. That's crazy. But how many white women specifically, kangaroo, squatting, are running around like, yum, 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 children?
So my daughter just sent me this from her camp.
Look, political college campuses. Why? Because grown adults in their 30s and 40s can't debate anybody worth a damn. So you know who they do debate for some fucking reason? Wet behind the ear college kids.
So my daughter just sent me this from her campus at UC Irvine. She's part of the 3% of black students who attend this school. And this is what she sees on her way to class. A booth.
My husband is only 10 months younger than me. Pedophilic.
With signs that say, "Do Black lives really matter? It's okay to be white." College is supposed to be about education, not a space to push hate or provoke trauma or question someone's humanity under the guise of free speech.
It's okay to be white. Stop transing kids. Why are we going to this school for this? Are they transing kids? Like, what are the other signs? Do Black lives really matter? Nope.
With signs that say,
I give y'all 5 guesses of whose video this is. It's not the quartering. It's not the quartering. It's not Officer Tatum either. It's not our perspective either. I give y'all 5 guesses. It's not BC. See, it's not BCP. It's not BCP. I know y'all. See, I've traumatized y'all so much. It's not them. Oh, it's not the quartering. It's not Melanie Mack. I would laugh my ass off if it was Kristen Ark. I'd pay money to see Chris give like a political take of anything. It's not the Hodge twins. I'm gonna just let it play.
Do Black lives really matter? It's okay to be white. College is supposed to be about education, not a space to push hate or provoke trauma or question someone's
You can't see who it is on the screen because the images are so blurry. but it's one of them.
Humanity under the guise of free speech. I don't see this as open dialogue. I see this as a message that Black students don't belong. And my daughter should be able to go to class without having to emotionally armor up just to walk across campus. So my question to UC Irvine is, what are you doing to protect your students? And most importantly to me, what are you doing to protect your Black students?
Protect.
There it is. Now look, bitch, tell your kid go to class. That's what you do. You tell your fucking kid go to class. Like 3-4 motherfuckers with a fucking table with signs on it. Unless they coming into my class and distracting me from learning, I don't give a fuck. This shit was on Tulane campus all the time. And you know what I did? I ignored them. And if they tried to touch me, like, hey, would you like to come? No, I wouldn't. Hands off, rapscallion. We don't do all that touchy feely around here. No, no touchy feely. No touchy feely. No.
Black students from what exactly? Critical thinking? I find it so
I ain't gonna lie. I'm hurt. Who is that? It's a black. Are you in fear of a Black woman who wants you to critically think? How racist of you.
interesting that you neglected to mention that there was a Black panelist in this video that you shown, and I can only imagine that
they didn't even bring up the white panelist. They didn't bring up nothing. They just brought up the dumb signs. That's all they brought up.
perhaps you left that information out because you wanted to make your point.
And wait, she showed that there was a Black person there. Wait a minute. You right there. You right there. I think that gay dude, I don't know what his name is. You got another dude and a woman. A woman. What? She had us in just 2 words. Come inside. Look, easiest way to fall into a trap. If a woman tells you come inside, you're not gonna know what she mean by that. You're not gonna know what she means by that. You're gonna think that it's like, oh, she's inviting me into the home. I mean, she could be. Or she could be inviting you into her other home.
In this video that you shown, and I can only imagine that perhaps you left that information out because you wanted to make your point that a bunch of white people were going to this campus to say racially charged things to get all the Black folks riled up, and obviously that's not the case because if you zoom in right about here, yup.
What are you talking about? She had you on camera. Like, I don't think I heard, why are white people coming in? Look, it's performative as all fuck. To be like, oh, why can't my child be safe at this school? Fuck, they got 50,000 different reasons why your kid can't be safe. This, I ain't gonna lie to you, is like one of the lowest. Now, you gotta worry about your kid getting shot in college. You also gotta worry about, your child coming home with a baby or getting touched without consent. Like, hello. There's things that are way more important to like worry about with your child, wet behind the ears, grown adult child.
Hi, yeah, that's me. And I bring this up because the progressive worldview is one that states that Black people can't be racist. So your argument is null and void. I find it odd that people are willing to take on thousands of dollars worth of student loan debt to be emotionally coddled. Is that really what the real world is like, thinking that just because you have...
Leon needs an ice queen, you too hostile. This conversation was already had like an hour ago. I feel like more of my pain would exist. Just let me love how I love and feel how I choose to feel, please. Women, you're awesome. You're amazing. But if one day y'all just see the ring on my finger, just tell me congratulations. You ain't got to say nothing else. Just say congratulations and we could go from there. Like, and if you're not going to say congratulations, just don't say anything.
Have an education, you are exempt from experiencing ideas.
It's too early for ice cream. It's 10:36 where I am. I'm going to say, yeah, it is.
That you
but it's not too early for a snowball, which is completely different. I would justify snowballs at any point in the day.
Disagree with? College isn't about just getting an education. It's to prepare you for the real world. Now, I have my criticisms about college, and I think the vast majority of college campuses are really there to just indoctrinate students with
You have to prove this with any form of understanding, and I'm sorry, the dropout can't convince me of that. Because, listen, if we want to talk about where motherfuckers are getting indoctrinated, they're getting it from everywhere. They're getting it from this video. They're getting it from my video. They're getting it from home. They're getting it from school, elementary, middle, high, college. They're getting it in daily life. Like, what? Saying that and seeing like, oh, well, on college campuses, where you could get indoctrinated with lefty out, you could get that anywhere. Especially now that it's worse. Because it's so easy to find like anything you want. Oh, I hate women. Here's a podcast about how people don't like women. Oh, I hate men, and men used to provide and do all this extra shit. They also used to beat you and get away with it without like a worry about going to jail. Like they just used to beat you, and it used to be common practice. Like what? I didn't know you would if you look at me as somebody who can indoctrinate you, that just lets me know your worldview is very weak. I don't say anything strong except ketchup belongs in the pantry.
leftist ideologies, as you can see in this video. These students were not...
Wait, what are the leftist ideologies? Oh, my child shouldn't have to see this. I don't know how much of a lefty ideology that is. I don't know that. I don't know about that one. That doesn't seem like a lefty ideology. That just seems like a parent that doesn't want their kids seeing shit.
And it's to prepare you for the real world. Now, I have my criticisms about college, and I think the vast majority of college campuses are really there to just indoctrinate students with leftist ideologies, as you can see in this video. These students were not used to hearing opinions from the other side of the political aisle, and I have to wonder if that's intentional. Now, had your daughter actually taken the time to come up to the mic and engage with us in a conversation, perhaps she would have walked away with something different to consider. Some new perspectives that she might not have gotten by just simply going to this college campus where everyone seems to be regurgitating the same talking points. But no, instead, she just stood in the crowd and recorded this video, sent it to you, and now I have to waste my time addressing this nonsense. So the question...
You really didn't. You could have just ignored it. You could have just sat back and just like, motherfucker made a video. Motherfucker said something about me. How the kids say, it is what it is. It is what it is. Because doing anything else really doesn't net any glowing like gratification from anywhere but like someone else's own maligned idea about how they want to view you. Isn't it the same thing on her side of the couch as well? See, that's the part nobody wants to like admit, is that what you say about one side, you kind of have to logistically say about the other. Where all these, and the get out of jail free card for like all these motherfuckers who like live and die with it down their throat is that no, on this side we do this, no, on this side we do that, we're more civil on this side. And it's like, no, you all suck. Like, you all suck. Your conversations suck. You point the finger at everybody else instead of anything regarding your own party. You have convenient excuses at the ready to make up for people talking negatively about your own party. You have these maligned excuses that come up from the ether about your own party and how it's someone else's fault. There's a form of collusion when people criticize your party, yet when the party you're against gets criticized, all of that is just 100% accurate and true, and no one can doubt it ever. It's embarrassing.
Question: do
and ketchup belongs in the pantry?
Black lives really matter? Now, contrary to what you might think, it's not rage bait. We're not questioning.
There's a lot of it is rage bait. Do I think Gothics rage baits it? No. Gothics is in the same boat as me with this do Black Lives Really Matter thing. Because they don't. You cannot tell me with a straight face that Carmelo Anthony's Black life has now superseded the topic of conversation, as opposed to the several black people who have died since then that none of us know about. Or like these goofy qualifications y'all put upon Black lives. I'm still on everybody's ass who is trying me with that video of that dude who died at the hands of his white girlfriend. Oh, he was talking bad about black women. You bitches consume media bashing black men. I had to see for a full week motherfuckers call black men uneducated because they're not going to college at a rate that you want them to. What the fuck? So by that logic, we all screwed. And we ain't even screwed in a fun way. I see all the time women bashing men, calling them DL. For anybody who don't know what that means, gay. Motherfuckers do this shit all the fucking time. But then when a black dude say, yeah, I like white bitches more than I like black bitches, all of a sudden, we back to, how dare you say that about us like this in this way? Like, kiss my ass. Everybody inconsistent. Listen, ladies, I love y'all. I got picks and chooses. Cause you know some of y'all be touching kids, so it's like I don't love all of y'all. But I'm not about to sit here and be like, oh my god, oh, I just can't stand those baboon black women. I gotta hang. I can't be like Chris. I hate black women because they're so dirty and crusty. I gotta hang around those clean white. Like I can't do that. It's just life. Everybody don't like each other. It's like the most normal thing you could say about anything. Everybody don't like each other. Everybody don't like each other. Everybody mad at each other about something. Like, I can't be like Soul. Soul wants to deport all the women who are Latinas. Like, that's crazy. Like, that in and of itself is fucking crazy. And I can't condone that. Because, like, DL means a man cheats on his wife. No, it doesn't. DL means you're gay. Like, I'm glad you wanted to add an extra layer to that. You just confirmed that it means gay. Like, Leah, have you seen that white girl who's doing the caveman method for skincare and not even putting water on her face? She has a fungal infection now. No. No. Why would I know about that? Like, I don't care about you women and your skincare because I look better than you. DL means like you like to fuck guys. I'm glad that y'all trying to add different layers to gay. I'm so glad that y'all just trying to like enhance y'all's stories about what DL means. I said it means gay, and y'all just proving my point by just telling me further details. Now, if you got cheated on and the dude like went with a gay dude, like that's your trauma to deal with, and at some point I hope you heal. But that still gay. And look, ain't nothing wrong with being gay. There's a lot wrong with cheating. Don't cheat. Don't cheat in your relationships. If you feel the urge that you want to cheat, just end the relationship and go on about your merry way.
Someone's humanity, because again, I was sitting on this panel and I already know that I'm a human being and I don't need people, especially.
That's crazy. I mean, I'm not the one trying to overly explain what DL means. I just said it means you gay. There have been 2 people so far since then that have given me a more detailed story about what it means. So I'm guessing they got cheated on. Listen, Melanie Mack also
strangers to validate my existence, thank you very much. But it is a question that challenges the slogan. Whenever we have heard this phrase, Black Lives Matter, it seems to me that people don't actually believe it. All throughout 2020, I watched this country burn. I saw people rioting for George Floyd and Breonna.
So look, I'm gonna just be honest with y'all. The country didn't burn. It's time we like, enough time has passed. Y'all could like simmer that down just a little bit. Y'all could simmer that down just like a little bit. The whole country didn't burn. You know how I know that? Because I was sitting very comfortably in my part of the country. I didn't see any burning. So the entire country didn't burn. I get that we want to be over dramatic, but come on. Like where it happened, burn. Even got turned into like what they called it, an autonomous zone. But come on, enough time has passed. We can admit it. We can say it. The whole place didn't burn. Come on.
Donna Taylor, which by the way, the narratives for both of those instances were quite questionable.
That's another thing. Stop calling this shit the summer of love. Like I don't take anybody seriously that say this. That's like misspelling white. I can't take you seriously. Whatever grief whatever beef and grief you pretend to have with everything, I can't take you serious.
Questionable. You know, they were making a stand that, yes, Black Lives Matter, we are more marginalized than other people, and yada, yada, yada. Okay, sure, fine. I get it. Black Lives Matter. Do you support abortion? Do you support...
Yes. Yes. Like, what's the problem? Cool with it. You don't want that baby? You don't want to run the risk of ruining your body, or potentially dying because you're not healthy? Go ahead, cut it loose. Also, you also don't want to have a kid? Tie them tubes, get a vasectomy. What's the other one? Pill, condoms, like all these things that could prevent a child. All these things that could prevent a child. Just do them. Just do them. All these things. There's more for the women, but men, if you also don't want kids, you go ahead and just get... Men, if you don't want kids, you just go ahead and get that vasectomy. Just go ahead. Just clean it up. You get that vasectomy, you're going to be in pain for a little bit, but guess what? You can fuck without having kids. That's like automatic. That's automatic. You can fuck without having kids. You just bang, 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 bang. And no kid gets created. You ain't even got to worry about the potential. You could just nut air and you'll be
support abortion? You said Black Lives Matter. Do you support it? Do you think it's a woman's right to choose?
Yes. Yes. Because remember, the Bible says, thou shalt rabbit before thou have it.
Now, regardless if you think that it's a fetus or a zygote or a clump of cells or a parasite, whether life begins at conception or fertilization, that's besides the point. My question is, in what universe can you say Black Lives Matter while also wanting less Black lives? So Black Lives Matter, but we want less Black people. See, the question is to provoke someone to reflect on the slogans that they've adopted. It is a gauge to identify whether or not someone is being morally consistent. So, do Black lives really matter? Well, obviously, in the case of Black babies, they don't. If a white man kills a Black man, oh, Black lives matter. But if a Black man kills another Black man, it is what it is. The Black community has normalized Black death, or at least we ignore it. So I just find it a little bit odd that Black folks in America, not all of them, certainly not me, are willing to burn this country down to the ground for an entire summer, but when Tyrone is killing, what's another Black name? I don't know, Tyrone killing Jamal? We don't care. You lack sincerity. There is so much more that I could say about this particular video, but I'm just gonna leave it here.
There's really nothing you can say about the video. It's a mom mad that people were on the campus. That's really it. Anything else is just like a Beacom Jokic stretch. It's just like the mom didn't like, the daughter didn't like seeing it, and she sent it to the mom like, Mom, look at what these dumb motherfuckers doing. And then the mom gave audio. That's it. Dumbest take on a book. Who, mine? Hey, bro. The abortion thing was dumb. The abortion thing gets brought up like every time. Because that's like the get out of jail free card. That shit don't get cashed with me. Because the minute you use that, I'm just like, yeah, I support abortion. Okay. I don't proclaim that all Black lives matter, because they don't. It's been proven. It's been proven. So I don't know why anybody would even try to say, no, people do care. Do they though? Do they though? Do they though? Which lives matter? Nobody cares about the poor. The poor don't care about the poor. What are you talking about? The poor legitimately do not care about the poor. So I don't know what point you tried to make with that one. I want to watch the Birdman video. Most lives matter. You might want to change that. You might want to simmer that down, buddy. I'm gonna help you out. You said most. I got a better one for you. There you go. There you go. There you go.
notice about the last couple of videos from these grifters? Gaudy, ugly thumbnails? Check. At least 2 of them talking about a movie starring a black woman that you probably never heard of.
Actually, I want to see something from like each one of these dudes. I want to see something. Where is it? YouTube. I just want to see something. What's his channel? Nerdrotic? That's his name? Nerdrotic has not done a video about sinners. Nerdrotic has not done a video about sinners. That lets me know all I need to know. Has Critical Drinker done one about sinners? It'll again let me know all I need to know. It will indeed let me know what I need to know. Nope. See, motherfuckers. If it's woke slop, it'll be garbage. If the movie bombed, it would have been discussed. But because the movie's doing quite well, no one has any woke things to say. It's crazy work.
Check. But do you notice something missing? Like one of the biggest movies of the year, the only one out in true IMAX that is receiving rave reviews from the critics? Yeah, I noticed that too.
It is amazing, isn't it?
At nearly a week old, none of these people seem to have a review out for Sinners, and
I want to see it so bad. Sinners is awesome. Go watch it. That's probably one movie where I'm gonna proudly say I'm not spoiling anything.
Well, I'm sure they will eventually get
fuck it. Never mind.
Around to it. It's kind of telling that these are the only media reviewers who haven't seen and reviewed the best reviewed film of the year. I wonder why you think that is. While you're thinking about that, let me tell you a story. Grifting is as old as storytelling. The classic grifter, the snake oil salesman, the fake medium, the fraudulent investor, thrived on proximity. They needed to be in the room to read the mark, to lie with charisma and just enough plausibility. Traditional grifting was intimate, it was risky, and it didn't scale. Today, the grift has gone digital. It streams in 4K, it sells merchandise, hosts live streams, and cultivates parasocial loyalty. It doesn't just trick individuals, it mobilizes audiences. What was once a solitary con is now a business model, and at the center of this evolution lies a new beast, the media grifter. Traditional grifters operate in small networks. The goal is to exploit a loophole in trust, extract money or power, and then vanish before the mark realizes what's happened.
Thank you. I, along with many others, have drastically become jaded, irritated, and upset at how the word grifter has just been turned into this fucking moronic idea that, oh, you used to say this thing, and now you say this thing. Grift. Oh, you used to do this, now you do that. Grift. There was such more of a layered issue with the term and with the phrasing and how people brought it up, and these maligned online tumors ruined my word. I've never felt more disgusted.
Ponzi schemes, fake investment opportunities, and miracle cures are all classic grifts, each centered on deception for personal gain. What distinguishes them is the one-to-one nature of the con. The grifter and the mark exist in close proximity with limited exposure. Media grifting, by contrast, flips the ratio. It is one to many, a broadcast con. Instead of targeting a single person with a carefully curated deception, media grifters create generalized narratives, calibrated not.
Why is this dude doing onside kicks every time, bro? Like, you're actually sick in the head. Please stop.
Not for accuracy, but for virality. They operate within a competitive attention economy where outrage, fear, and tribal validation are currency. Importantly, media grifters don't need to convince their audiences that what they're saying is true, only that it feels true, or that it flatters what the audience already wants to believe. The grift is no longer about lying to extract. It's about performing certainty to harvest engagement. This shift changes the incentive.
Who does? It's so impractical. Hey, we got a $23 Sky Pack. Come holler.
I'm being raided. Oh, I got raided. Oh, I appreciate the raid. We're losing our minds collectively, so don't you worry too much. It's above the norm here.
Traditional grifters run the risk of exposure and arrest. Media grifters run the risk of deplatforming. But even that can be leveraged into more clout as proof of persecution. Their survival.
Can I just say that Rumble is... You notice how the stink of Rumble just like kind of died off? Because like, it became an understanding. it became like such an understanding that if you are not one of the people who are making a fuck ton of money off of a contract from Rumble, you kind of don't matter. Like, you logistically don't matter in the conversation at all.
It doesn't depend on staying hidden. It depends on staying loud.
I'm gonna stand by the guys that stand by me, because you piece of shit are fucking there when I'm going through it. You piece of shit are fucking there when I'm fucking figuring out what the fuck I'm gonna do because we got demonetized. And then you dumbasses, 3 years later, believe some bitch that makes the same fucking allegations.
He's so angry for what?
Again! You fucking idiots! I'm not going anywhere! I'm standing right fucking here!
Media grifting flourishes because the ecosystem rewards spectacle over substance. In a saturated landscape, the most profitable voice isn't the most informed, it's the most inflammatory. This system is powered by a few key mechanics. Platforms like YouTube, TikTok, and Twitter reward engagement, not truth. A misleading but emotionally charged take will outperform a nuanced explanation nearly every single time. Media grifters reverse engineer content for maximum outrage or tribal loyalty, knowing the system will boost them for it. What I'm saying is, there's a reason their thumbnails look like this. Many media grifters play the just asking questions game, positioning themselves as independent thinkers, truth tellers, or outsiders fighting establishment narratives. In reality, they're often crafting content specifically to flatter their base and funnel dissent into revenue streams.
So with that in mind, we're launching a second Kickstarter campaign to fund not just one, but several short films for
Oh no. Oh no. He wanted to make movies. They better be good, because if they're not, buddy, no.
Fans of Rogue Elements, we already have a couple of scripts ready to go that'll expand on the characters from the Ryan Drake universe. So if you're tired of watching big studios with more money than sense squander billions of dollars on things that nobody wants to watch, this is your chance to start pushing back. Let's see if we can make something special happen together.
Media grifters often rely on a rotating cast of scapegoats, whether it's wokeness, immigrants, the elites, or vague conspiracies about globalism. The target changes just enough to stay fresh, but the structure of the content remains constant. Them versus you. It's a perpetual engine of identity warfare.
But a lot of the discussion around this is female Silver Surfer and how bad she looks.
Now look, you tell me, does this look bad? I think it looks average. They could do better in the face. They could really do better in the fucking face. The face looks like it's not done. But damn, it almost feels like that's the beauty of it being like a trailer. They could absolutely fine-tune this before that movie comes out. They can. Will they? Who knows? But it definitely, like, as soon as I saw that, I muted a bunch of words because I was not about to have my day ruined.
Now, we already knew female Silver Surfer was going to be in this movie, but wow, does she look terrible.
Doctor Who is back for a new season. Yes, I didn't know either, actually, not until the day that it was airing, because I don't think many people care nowadays, and that's certainly going to be reflective, as you can see from the title of this video. Russell T. Davies is absolutely horrendous.
I also love the, everyone doesn't care just because my audience doesn't care. It's fine. It's fine that, you got people who don't care, but that don't mean everybody don't care. Because I'm pretty sure for as much of people who are complaining about it, there's some people who are excited. Why? Because it's a Fantastic Four movie and people like that franchise, so it wouldn't be that difficult to see.
Horrendous return to the franchise has tanked it beyond all compare.
Well, when Trump took office, DEI became a big focus, not just in the federal government, but also in the private sector of these DEI programs that might truly be illegal, because guess what? You shouldn't really be allowed to not hire or hire someone based on the color of their skin or who they want to fuck. Yet Disney admitted and bragged about doing just that over and over again.
Unlike traditional grifters, media grifters don't need to vanish after a scam. Their income is diversified. Ad revenue, sponsorships, donations, exclusive memberships, merch, hell, even lawsuits or bans can become monetizable martyrdoms. The grift isn't a heist, it's a recurring subscription. The critical drinker masquerades as a film critic but filters every analysis through a lens of anti-woke culture war posturing. His critiques are often unburdened by factual accuracy, leaning instead on...
God, I remember that day I said, critical drinker was the only reviewer who I tangentially respected, and I've had to eat shit for that ever since. I've eaten so much shit for that ever fucking since. It's Jesus Christ. That's why I can't tell you all the YouTubers I watch, because then they'll just start getting bad.
On buzzwords and exaggerated outrage. His success isn't about cinematic insight. It's about telling a segment of the audience that their nostalgia is under attack and that he is defending it. That is, until we saw him do exactly everything he pretends to argue against in his own movie, like writing a girl boss character that is at least strong enough to prevent this giant man from stabbing her in the neck, something...
You know how many times I've seen this dude complain about Rey Skywalker and her ability to just girl boss her way through some shit? You mean to tell me he wrote the same type of character? Ah, you bastard bitch. You bastard bitch. Like, what in the bloody hell? Ah.
And you and I both know he would criticize if this movie were made by Disney.
Motherfucker say EDP was his favorite YouTuber. See? Never would I say some shit like that. Even when we didn't know what we know now. Because what we know now is dangerous.
You know, they. Ignoring the fact that this movie was made with your money that he sourced based on the apparent goodwill from his media critiques, he is again asking for more of your money to make more slop. But this time will be different. Right, guys?
Ooh, a 4 out of 10. That means it was bad. That means it was bad. Like baddie bad. Oh, at least this one got a 5 out of 10. Is it not?
Right, guys?
4 out of 8. 4.8. Captain America Brave. Oh, no, that wasn't his. Oh, God. So you mean to tell me the heavily produced, because I feel like that's the get out of jail free card. This heavily produced movie got a bunch of bots saying that it was even slightly better than mine, and mine's got unfairly treated. I wonder, does he talk about this? Does he talk about this? Does he talk about the reviews of his movie and how people have shat on it? Seems like something one would bring up, you know, if you're trying to defeat the woke. And what have I been saying for at least 2 years now? All these people bitching about the woke, and they still consume this media in some way, some form. When are y'all gonna do something different? And you know, props for trying, but you know, people gotta crawl before they can walk. And having it in your mind that you could just crowdfund a film,
Eric July, ostensibly a comic book entrepreneur, frames his media presence around combating the left and rejecting mainstream culture. His audience...
And you know the sick part? I still remember when he went on Twitter and was like, hey, this company doesn't want to work with us anymore. I don't know the reason why. And then immediately in the next fucking few sentences, maybe it's because of like our presence online and what we talk about. You know, no shit. No shit. Really?
Isn't paying for storytelling, they're paying to feel superior to a cultural establishment they believe has rejected them. His business model is less about art and more about cultural insurgency as product. This is the guy that blatantly lied about not liking Miles Morales because he was a token black ripoff of Peter Parker, when we have footage of him saying Miles is a good example of a non-token character taking up a mantle.
Do you like Miles Morales then?
No. Yeah, some characters have been written decently that are of different races and have suited up in the suit of a hero or a version of that hero. One of the more obvious is Miles Morales as Spider-Man. Morales.
Flag immediately on the play. The paid for, I ain't gonna say paid for, the overdramatic, nonsensical hate Miles Morales got, still to this day, overblown by a bunch of people whose opinion is negated as soon as I pull up that fucking iconic Stan Lee clip of him saying anybody could be Spider-Man. Like, your opinion on Miles is negated the minute I pull that clip up.
Miles has his own background. This is far better than just simply making Peter Parker a black guy. But Miles is an exception, make no mistake.
Integrity. How much do you think this blatant contradiction helped the sales of his comic book ISOM?
I mean, 3 million in sales. You can't. 3 million in sales is good. Like, he had a campaign of 100,000 and got 3 million. That's pretty fucking good. Like, regardless if you hate the dude or not, that's pretty good. Now, what has happened after? It's not 3 million, but you know, he's still trucking along strong, which is good. I'm saying that like he makes like $2 off the shit, which is not true. He still gets sales for the comics. So it ain't like, oh my God, he's trash now. Like, no. My only experience with Miles Morales is the Spider-Verse films. I hear the comics aren't good. Who gives a... I don't give a fuck about the comics. Their movies are goated. And Natanya, I might ban you from my fucking chat until you go on Is it on Netflix? If it's on Netflix, go on Netflix and watch fucking Into the Spider-Verse. Or Across the Multi, whatever the fuck they call it. The game is good. The standalone game? The standalone Miles Morales game is okay. Is it the greatest thing since sliced bread? No. Would it have won my made-up Game of the Year award? No. We need a final movie, Leon. We need a final movie of what? The Spider-Verse movie? Well, we were supposed to get it 2023, but writers went on strike and then they delayed it again. I don't think we getting that until 2027. I don't think we getting that until 2027. But the good thing is we're getting a Tom Holland Spider-Man movie in 2026. So that'll hold me over. That'll hold me over like a good boy, because I'm a good boy and you're a bad boy. Bad little boy.
Each of these figures profit not by enlightening, but by reinforcing. Their goal is to tell you what you want to hear so that you continue clicking. Their content is not exploratory, it's declarative. Their grift isn't that they are wrong, it's that they've made being wrong profitable. The media grift machine has replaced precision with scale, depth with drama, and sincerity with strategy. It doesn't need to fool everyone. It only needs to maintain the illusion long enough for clicks to convert to cash. Traditional grifting might con you once. Media grifting builds a community around the con. And in that community, the narrative is all there is. This is why they'll break their necks to tell you how bad something is and why you should be mad. But they'll drag their feet when something breaks that narrative and instead elect to tell you about something that came out 2 weeks ago.
Nasty work. I feel like more people should understand that Sinners is amazing. Sinners is awesome. I think they said that they've rewritten the next Miles movie 3 times now. Yeah. And it don't help that the fucking voice actor for Miles is a perpetual fool who operates like a fucking dude who's never seen vagina before. It doesn't work. Doesn't work in any capacity. Oh God, I don't want to watch this. I don't want to watch this. I don't want to watch this. I don't want to watch this because it's gonna make my head hurt. Nah, I'm not gonna watch it. I'm not gonna watch it. Not gonna watch it. I'm actually going to save myself from that type from trauma. He's the black version of that Bad Bunny obsessed dude you were talking about earlier. Who? Preserve your sanity, Leon. I try. Sinners was awesome. Name me one Miles Morales villain that isn't an OG Spider-Man villain. Can't do it. For one reason, I don't really read all of the Spider-Man comics. I do know almost all the villains. Green Goblin, Hobgoblin, Venom, Carnage, Sandman, Doc Ock, both the Osborns, realistically. Necessarily, I don't care, as long as the fucking show's good enough. If the show's good, I don't care. Like, all these people like fighting tooth and nail, be like, no, this thing sucks because of this thing sucks because of that. Bros, I don't have the heart to tell y'all that. I'ma just enjoy some shit that I want to enjoy. And the way that I do it is just watching it and enjoying it. And I'm gonna enjoy it and it's great, or I'm gonna watch it and it sucks. Shocker, Rhino, all these people. Mary Jane, Gwen Stacy. Women are evil, so that's why I put them in that category. Flash, not the Speed Runner, the Flash Thompson. You could throw J. Jonah Jameson in there as like a annoying villain. That's not really a villain. Problem Miles' uncle is an OG Spider-Man villain, so. And I still don't care. You know why? Because in 2020, when this fucking movie comes out, guess who's gonna go watch it? Me. Are there any other videos that I can watch? I don't want to end the stream, but I got nothing to watch. I got nothing to consume. I got nothing to sink my teeth into media-wise. How the fuck did I stream for 3 hours? I'm goated. We need Leon in a spider suit. I hope I'm not too late. Keep my demons straight. I hope you see the God in me. Is this it? No, can't be. He'd make a great Spider-Man. He'd make a great Spider-Man. It's crazy, especially when you consider like this exists of me in a Spider-Man suit. Like this exists, so I don't know why you would want to see me in like anything else. Ridiculous. I tell you, that's ridiculous by me. That is the most ridiculous shit I've ever. You can talk about VTuber drama. Why in the fuck would I know about VTuber drama? Why in the fuck would I know about that? Why would I know about that? Wait, did they drop a trailer for Dandy Dan? We're watching the Dandy Dan trailer. Copyright be damned. Wait, is this new or is this old? Oh, this might be new. This might be new because I thought it would have been this from like. It still might be this. Fuck it.
やっと手に入れたでのこの体。人間は皆殺しじゃ。言ったはずだぜ。てめえは許さねえってよ。おい、構えろ、やられるぞ。喜べ。初めに死ぬのは貴様じゃ。
The way that they got this dude animated is actually fucking crazy. I did not expect him to be purple for some fucking reason and have like all this rainbow going on.
本気出すぜ。
マジかよ。どうやって戻るんだよこれ。早くここから脱出しないとやばいですの。
それじゃあ祭りを始めようか。
そいつの目を見るんじゃねえ。
My God. I'm in heaven. I'm sanguine right now. This is ridiculous. I'm sanguine.
この恨みは決して晴れ。ここまでじゃ。
Not gonna lie to you, wasn't expecting that quick of a fucking turnaround from season 1 to season 2. Like these motherfuckers, it ain't even been a full year since the last season, and they just speed running this shit. There's too much dedication behind Daddy Dan. Like too much. It's not bad, but it's too much dedication towards Daddy Dan, and I don't know how to feel about it. Cause shit like this only ends one way, with the animation being terrible, and I hope it's not. I hope it's not. I really hope it's not. Oh Lord. Hey, I ain't gonna lie. My whole day just got blown. LOL. Some people are really upset because I played golf and flew to the White House with the president. Maybe I just respect the office. Not a hard concept to understand. Just golfed with Obama not too long ago and look forward to finishing my round with Trump. Now get out of my mentions with all this politics and have an amazing day. You're hanging out with a guy who called black NFL players who kneeled against racism sons of bitches who should be fired. What's there to respect? Buddy, you're involving yourself with politics by playing golf with the head of politics himself. You place yourself in a situation where you're going to get criticized, and this is your response? Does something extremely political. Listen, let's not get political about this. I don't necessarily know what's political about going golfing with somebody, except for the presidential aspect of it. So, sure, fine, I can understand it. You're meeting with Trump, a racist who called for the lynching of the exonerated Central Park Five, is not the same as meeting with Obama. Respectfully, don't put Obama and Trump in the same sentence. Obama had class. I know what you are. As a man, at some point, you just got to stand on it. Respecting the office does not mean hanging out with Trump in a non-official capacity. Cut the cap, plus be a man. Just say that he's your guy, but don't try to both sides it. Probably the best take about that so far. It's like you could go golf with the motherfucker. Like, get used to it. The left doesn't want to see a black man think or act for himself, oh Lord. Now they'll come for you. Keep the energy you currently have, and remember, never apologize to these people. I think the sick part about all of this is if Saquon has a bad season or gets injured, there's going to be people who cheer it and be like, see, you should have never went with Trump. You know what offends me? That you're spending your time playing putt-putt instead of being in the weight room improving your deficient strength. Wow. As a youth football coaching legend, I never tolerate this lack of focus. I love it. You dickhead, maybe you should ask your daddy about this. Oh my God. Saquon Barkley has shown himself to be a pro-American alpha. Okay. Finally have one full healthy season and now you sell... Is this even the real Saquon Barkley account? Yep. It definitely is. It definitely is the real Saquon Barkley account. I wonder, can we go down this rabbit hole? I wonder if we could go down. Has it already started? Saquon joins Trump Air Force One. Saquon hanging out with Trump. I mean, are they not visiting the fucking president today? Like, probably right fucking now? No longer a Saquon fan. Such a shame he chose to associate with a racist rapist. The kind of takes away from the last season too. A great accomplishment ruined by poor personal choices. It don't take away from him because he got a Super Bowl. Should have got MVP because I think he didn't. I wonder. Let's peruse TikTok. I got to do it on my phone because I'm not signing into TikTok on my computer. I'm not signing into TikTok on my fucking computer. It's just not gonna go down like that. I refuse. I hope you see the God in me. But I saw somebody on TikTok with a black ass fucking eye. I was devastated. Because what you mean you just walking around with that hanging on you like that? Where is it? Damn it. Saquon Barkley, Donald Trump. Didn't Jalen get MVP? I don't know. This administration ruined. Oh, I think we got a couple. I think we got a couple of them, guys. So let's have our fun, shall we? Let's just take a few. I'm just taking a few of these. I just want to take a few of these, just for my own fun and sanity. I can't take that one. Don't feel like wasting my time with it. Bam. Cause guess what? What's this fucker's name? Jalen probably go be at that fucking thing with him. And if he is, all the motherfuckers was like, see, that's how you handle it. They don't have nothing to say. All right, bam. I think I got all of them. Did I? I did. Now I gotta put all this shit in order. I hope you see the God in me. Shut up!
Saquon clearly doesn't see.
Shut up! We gotta do this right, not wrong.
Well, now we know.
Shut up!
This is a perfect.
Shut up! Shut up! All right, now I'm ready. Now I'm ready.
From what I know, great teammate, great running back, hell of a football player, but I'm starting to notice 26. Saquon Barkley, I'm starting to notice, brother. Listen.
Mind you, nobody noticed anything about this dude no one, I dare say nobody gave a fuck about Saquon's political opinions until these things started gaining traction a day ago.
Eagles will be, apparently from what I know, will be going to the White House Monday. That's tomorrow, right? Some players are going to be there, some players won't. But Saquon Barkley, you're taking it to the next level, brother. Chummying up with Psycho T over here. Now, I'm not going to Fox News this thing. You don't become people that you hate. Oh, shove and dribble, keep politics out of sports. That's.
I feel like you about to do it.
What they used to say.
A more than 2-hour stream, Leon outdoing himself. I'll end this shit right the fuck now. Because, like, how dare you? How absolutely fucking dare you? Fuck. I did a more than 2-hour stream 3 days ago! And 6 days ago I did 4! Y'all gotta stop pretending like y'all gotta stop that. Y'all gotta stop that hate. Stop that fucking hate. Did you hear about the 100 men versus 1 gorilla debate? Yeah, those 100 men are gonna die. Like, those 100 men are gonna die.
I don't know. Their tune changes whenever, players and people around their guy. But I will say this to Saquon Barkley, is that understand that a lot of people are going to feel how I feel. I actually got my Eagles shirt on right now. I just remembered. But which is, this isn't about, can't a guy just be conservative? Can he be a Republican? This isn't normal to a lot of people.
A person in a prominent position in life getting the opportunity to meet the president and they meet them a little bit earlier than expected. Like, that's not gonna happen for like you and I, but for him, of course it'll be better for him.
This person, to a lot of people, is going to be on the wrong side of history. I'm one of those people. I'm not staunchly Democrat. If Saquon Barkley was sitting next to a Pennsylvania Republican senator chopping it up for whatever reason, I guess. But just understand, Saquon, and I'm sure you know this, all right, Penn State guy, I'm sure you're smart enough, that if one or two things can happen, this guy can end up leaving office and it was like, right? And we can point out a few things he did and be like, okay, this does not go down well, or it can keep going downhill. And that's what you're going to be at this picture. This is what you're going to be attached to, you being next to his family.
I don't really put him in that category of, if shit goes to if shit gets even worse shit, damn, Saquon, you mean to tell me you entrenched in this? And meanwhile, Saquon just sitting there going golf with the motherfucker, sharing a drink, and then going. Saquon not no fucking political advocate. Saquon not no motherfucker who you gonna see at a Senate meeting. I support this bill. And while you dressing it up very neatly that you don't want to tell motherfuckers shut up and dribble, you're doing the exact same thing. You're not telling them shut up, but you're telling them, hey, if shit gets bad, we're going to pin you next to this, right? Which is the same shit Fox News do. And y'all criticize Fox News for that shit, and you're doing the same thing.
But yeah, whatever. I mean, people are like, oh, look, you're running back. How do you feel? I guess I know what my quarterback said. The one with
your quarterback said nothing, and if he goes to that goddamn thing, that's just gonna make you look even dumber.
You know what? I'm not even gonna say that, and I'm also not gonna point out what I noticed around that Super Bowl time, Saquon. I'm not gonna point that out.
Well, congratulations. I don't know what you mean by that, but it continues. Part 2.
See, hanging out with Trump the way we see it. In fact, he just tweeted about it. He said, "LOL. Some people are really upset because I played golf and flew to the White House with the president." All caps. I see what you're doing here. Maybe I just respect the office. He's speaking in MAGA. Hey, the football field ain't the only place. You know how to evade and jump. I'm noticing 26. Not a hard concept to understand. Just golf with Obama not too long ago. I know that move and look forward to finishing my round with Trump. Now you get out of my mentions with all this politics and have an amazing day. Listen, I told y'all in my last video, great teammate, great football player. For what I know, stand-up guy, right? He doesn't see it the way a lot of us see it. It's not really, and I'm very proud of a lot of people to be able to take a stance on this, right? It's not blue, red. It's not Democrat, Republican. It's really still sticking, no matter how much a lot of Americans trying to normalize what Donald Trump is, sticking with our guts, right? Saying, hey, this guy is what he is, right? Now let's move that aside. Saquon here speaking hidden MAGA. Let's go back up here. Flew to the White House with the president. Maybe I just respect the office. And this is exactly what I mean, right? This is the same exact thing that you're using this line, Saquon, right? And it's the line that a lot of people didn't do with the guy that you're pointing out, which is Obama, right? They threw worse fits, okay, when Obama would do less. But I understand, brother. That's fine. You don't have to, however, do this I have a black friend thing that you just did with Obama, right? Just golf with Obama not too long ago.
I'm done. This is a pointless conversation of a bunch of people mad at a celebrity doing something. Like, I'm so sorry that you live in a world where you want your favorite celebrity to have the same views as you. You want the celebrity to hate the same people that you hate. You want the same celebrity to fucking sit there and agree with everything you agree with. But it ain't gonna go down like that. And the reason why it ain't gonna go down like that is because while you live in that hug box where you think everybody's supposed to agree with you and what you hold dear, that's not how the world works. The motherfucker could sit there and be a fan of Trump or hate Trump. It don't matter. These are the same people who run around screaming and kicking. We gotta stop letting celebrities be the dictators and the deciders about all this shit. We gotta stop letting people think that they're bigger than what they are. And then when a motherfucker do some shit, it's, how could you betray me like this? It's hypocritical. It's nonsensical. And y'all still don't know if Jalen fucking Hurts is going to be going to that damn thing or not. Because he may or he may not. And based off this, there's going to be a lot of people who are salivating that, oh my God, he went, or oh my God, he didn't go. And it's just going to be fucking embarrassing. Goodbye.